Ficoleo, ma we, ficolema, mbe, ficolema. Ficoleo, ewe, ficolema, ma we, ficolema. Adouame vana, fianfito pata, trozu pastolo. Adouame vana, aggedato pata, trozu boconolo. Oh mau. Ficolé, nous balamada yo le cho yo jo bon pom. Bola bonu kakani gakemo. Ficolé, ma we, ficolé ma, mbe, ficolé ma. Ficolema, ah, ficolema, ewe, ficolema. Qu'attend la vigie, et la vigie. Fou pepe, va glolo, oh, et glolo. Ma we, et zambale jado. Aja bagba asikaligbe do afikolea le mia tempolo mi jagole chio mi antominya oh my way mi antominya eyenti mire giodo ne mi attende cucunolo ficoleo ma we ficolema mbe ficolema ficoleo ewe ficolema ma we ficolema. Adouame vana, fianfito pata, trozu pastolo. Adouame vana, aggedato pata, trozu boconolo. Oh mau. Ficolé, nous balamada yo le cho yo jo bon pom. Bola bonu kakani gakemo.
Yo miapa nkpolo me do wezona mi pe ve ngati bi pe Ŋdi Wɔna ji toni mabo enyaga wezon do na mi me da pena mi abale ke mi twa ve ngati bi abo miapa TV Ike miano bokpon indisia ndi Tony Magboy enye ado izo na mi va mi apa Ŋdi Wɔna ji me da kona mi abale ke mi da mi apa susu ha gbona mi dona jeple mi arabe mi apa nyata kakao klem chuchu katao na mi agbo akpana mi ke egbaton ha gaje goma bale ke mi nyane mi jina goma le mi apa inspirational message ke let me show inspirational segment a miazo apon kan nya jojoro yo ke ga gbede na mi apa ya para oji ke ne mizorango wa ko ganya mi jona nyauma nya jojo tu ado me ke choi ke bazun din akule nchi panya ha osugbo fun mi gbagba je gbo mi ana mi tofi mi afi tofi na mi shan mi kanya mu ke hia ba mi asakwa mi sagale mi akwa Wɔna Ŋdi akpana mi abale ke mi likli me shia yen mado agbendi ne do ke sami anko shai la plan mado ndi ne patience a shai mi anko sama da plu ke le bento ta le hofia agbenyo nye fola de ka fande ka shai ko le mi agbo mi da kweno. All right, mi le woto le polia mo betututu neva be bana poli ne bia Jim Fuga Hostel ko apa yang baci bipa dopa lema na hia ba mia ale papa na hia ba mia awra ka ba pre la mo va rum arbe nya do bulu wona ke jibna gare mia ji ne nya pere mo la ba fa de nya mo kene be ayomi ha number ke jina ta yomi la nya +233 242670773 +233 242670773. Nabe ya do message rami le WhatsApp ji number kema +233 242670773 alawe nyawreka akbo aleke nyawde wanyo enye duma vinya nyere refia lolo refia de konlo refia gbegbo kalasio alabe khegbe dona na yomi kuna bo bapare dale le she alo do ale le she abai ko na nyabo ba mina joji na ya be yode tv baram ya balo kataji mi la multi tv ji la Facebook la YouTube taibe ya dolo kwa pimi nya doje nya bole ke mi awira arabe obubududu na ade kikakata opashakwa yo akpana mi agere mi apa motivational segment bo nyakbo nkani mi apa motivational message alo inspirational message. Negative thoughts and tensions are like birds. We cannot stop them from flying near us, but we can stop them from making a nest in our mind. I'll take it again. That's a motivational message for today. Negative thoughts and tensions are like birds. We cannot stop them from flying near us, but we can stop them from making a nest in our minds. So I share proverbial bird this morning, and as you can also see on your screen, and it's flying. And basically the message that this proverbial bird has is negative thoughts and tensions are like birds. We cannot stop them from flying near us, but we can stop them from making a nest around our heads. So yes, thoughts come. Sometimes we feel battered and beaten. Sometimes we feel we're making losses. Sometimes we feel, well, things are not going on the way we want. Sometimes we feel discouraged. The thoughts of discouragement will come to us, and on and on and on. So these are just like birds. Let the birds fly above us. Let the birds fly on it, from tree to tree, from mountain top to mountain top. But much as we cannot stop birds from flying above us, we can stop them from making their nests around our heads. And that's just what it is. So yes, let the thoughts come, but wear the thoughts like loose garment. Have the ability to filter your thoughts, have the ability to be sure that these thoughts are not fitting the right thoughts. Especially better than the thoughts that come to you, and that's how we start our show today. Ira kwa miakwa nkwalo katawo kheviara kwa mtibia ye. Khevima nyara glom elware dona. Be susu von susu beglon susu yo kanana be ni bojona lo susu yo kanana be aroya nime ten bona unsadudo yikajeo over na shai aroya declared the aro doubt in havana miam. Faith is not a denial of fact. Yes, I believe I can. I believe I can do it. I believe I can make it. That is what you believe. This is what you believe. But there may be facts that will challenge your faith. The economy, your bank balance, your sales, things that are just discouraging may come at us. But you do not allow these things to regulate your inner temperature. You do not allow these things to stop your momentum. You don't allow these things to stop you from excelling the way you must excel. You must make sure that in spite of all, and no matter what, you are doing well the way you ought to be doing well. And that's how I think we want to start our show today. Matuto vavam nyajora mejo vavam shigera anama mi wona na nya bakari mi matemino la poro ma meke njam ameke ashicham jon din omo plana meko ejima jogo kaka na ejima jogo ma fiaba ashiba kata na dureta na be ye agbalo ye magashi achago amoda pe dam dia wa olomo dara moto ndia pasefia marko poplo ngaro nya to jenja jatu din ta va bien bo kero fiabre na ngomere mo ngumunyu moko na gnalo kubo ye magate ogo. No, that's not how it is. You strengthen yourself, you encourage yourself, and you try to do more, and you allow these thoughts that are draining you. Tamasusuka gombo matemwogo tamasusuka gombo matemwogo echimagba matemwogo ele mamle amutomo amolangono. That mentality that mentality is just like a bird that can fly around, but do not allow it to perch. Don't allow it to make a nest. If you make nest, then it can lay eggs, and when it can lay eggs, then it can brood on the eggs, and when it can brood on the eggs, then it can hatch. Net tamususu overvam na nyo kajojo nyaji overvam nyatu am overvam eshai de miko jibnyanya we manye nyajora mejia o overva ye na nagabe ni madango eko nyon to me kwa me okyobe eya de nana ko nyabana no kon this too shall pass nana ko nye njora mejia re ko nye agbona ike never ya ke nyamakpo nye ngoi. So I'm concluding the motivational segment once again with the quote: negative thoughts and tensions are like birds. We cannot stop them from flying near us, but we can stop them from making a nest in our mind. So thought will come to your mind. Thought will come to your mind. But don't allow it to stay, don't allow it to perch, don't allow it to brood, don't allow it to fester, don't allow it to produce seeds. Let the negative thoughts not produce seeds. And that's how we start our show today. Yo, nyagere hoide.com yakwawe mukawe la afuma india ho we holiday.com. holiday.com. So, some of the banner stories. That today, robbery gang busted, triple murder suspects caught. holiday.com. Robbery gang busted, triple murder suspect caught. Women in power face unfair media. Something about the ex-prince Andrew's arrest. And fire guards Ibrahim Mohammed's heritage train. And Nakok steps up fight against drugs. So those are some huge stories in holiday this morning, and I'll start with them. holiday.com. Robbery gang ole ajoblasu ko habo bore shafi habo bore olo arabe ameoke ne amowulao owuname ajoblasu ajogli amowujoglio ke wolo meoke da turamaji afi fina mobongo wolo. So we'll start with that one. Ghana Police Service doing a yeoman's job here. Police have arrested 3 suspects, members of a robbery gang, in a dawn raid near Obuasi, recovering a pump-action gun, ammunition, and 20,000 cedis. 2 of the suspects are linked to the 2025 triple murder at Breme in the Bono region. All right. The operation is said to be part of an ongoing effort to clamp down on criminal activities in the region. The police recovered the incriminating items during a search of the suspect's hideout, and details of the arrest indicate that the suspects have been on the police radar for some time, with intelligence suggesting they involved in several robbery cases. Ajobiaro yoke o lelo Washington ofe nyanya banto le nyagbo dia poekela ima joblio no chacham uchona tu rona moji ke hona ofe keshinongo alo po no mashio ke Ghana Police Service be fifia yo kpekpedu yo bladiji na amashame kere nyefia filele. So that is that le police service dom alagwe me more central police service, but alagwe they are doing a lot. So that is one of the excellent things that the Ghana Police Service is doing. So congratulations to the IGP Christian Tete Yohanu for the great job you are doing. We really appreciate that, and we don't take it for granted at all. All right. Ever mabe Ghana miele fia na mwamanya ngbegna alo ovito pa maleloko ke I mean, that's just what it is. Na makumaba imema Emmanuel Afia police o process o subo alegbegbe police process o subo tanta, and I think I would do all of them for the simple reason that we are helping the nation. So Ghana Police Service Topenya Domorakwa, let me just do justice to all their process this morning. Police o alo povito kwa nananyam juabo yo ntefo malago ke ngolio jebe miano gbona duacho amo ko ngbeglo alabana mas aleke amo ko ngom adam ye ke fiafio zazan fia kofifimo ke wonto wotem afio da mikbo another presser. So I will rearrange all this that Holiday has put out in a way that I think is TV worthy. So let's start this way. The Kajo Matone open on what time I just TV. Nakboa all the police station for Nkuma. Yeah, we are 3 guys and Okata all the handcuff me. So we will start with these guys. What are the police saying about these three guys that we are saying? This is Wa District Magistrate Court convicting 3 for unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition. So ni community we ajifia nane keji la Kuragba la Wa District Magistrate Court. And these 3 guys have been convicted, and their names are Yeretan, Busi, Yahaya, Samad, Bele Adams, Al Hassan. Le Kura ekeba ime, le kaje tono yumo, le Wa Ntome. Elabe tukyo no oshi, tukbebu. Yoko datu manoshi awo license manoshalo jiru kwa mapete malosho. So amaton yao wo no uvito pashima kakabubu aro alabo ko idogo ke bo bela Simon Kofi bediaku ke agere nyama obiowe nkaba tuole rashi ha baole turashi awe banale dema bena tuyoba awo. So the court convicted these accused persons on their own plea, and they are to pay 2,400, all right, respectively. I think that's just it. These 3 guys are in jail, or they are on their way to jail now, because they have been convicted successfully at the Wa Circuit Court. So that's very important. So let's just look at that presser very quickly in English language. On Wednesday, February 18, 2026, 3 persons, namely Yeretan, Busi, Yahaya, Samad, and Adams Al Hassan, have been prosecuted and convicted by the Wa District Magistrate Court for unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition in Wa West District. The accused persons, who had earlier been remanded in custody, reappeared before the court, where His Worship Simon Kofi Bediako presided over the case. And they pleaded guilty to the offenses of possession of firearms and ammunition without lawful authority. The court convicted the accused persons on their own pleas and sentenced each to a total fine of 200 penalty units, equivalent to 2,400, or in default 9 months imprisonment. And the public is encouraged to continue collaborating with the police by providing timely and credible information to support the fight against crimes and criminality in the West. Le miaƒe dzogbowo ŋutɔ me Wa ŋutɔ mea ɖeka dze etɔ̃ wole tu ɖe asi evɔ gbalẽ ɖeke mele wo si ke nye ɖaseɖi gbalẽ tso dziɖuɖu gbɔ be woalé etu ɖe asi o. Ta ɖeka dze etɔ̃ abe aleke mi ƒomea wo to hem na wo. Ega ɖe li wo ka na wo be woaxe ke ne woxia ke woata ɖe asi wo ŋu emama no mia woayi mɔ dzinu asheke. So that's the first thing we have there. All right, still from the Ghana Police Service, there's another presser that we are supposed to be looking at quickly. Povito Ganami Agbarabubu, TV. Police arrest suspect in a motorbike snatching incident at Sibakon Down. This is another important presser by the Ghana Police Service. I don't come out Ghana, I mean, Nangwamanya politics or politics and crime, they are moving together. I would be very glad if there could be investigation, academic research into relationship between politics and crime. Is basically politics and crime. So we have a second presser on your screens quickly. And police arrest suspect in motorbike snatching incident at Sibakon Down. The Eastern Regional Police Command has arrested 2 suspects in connection with a robbery incident that occurred on 18th January 2026 at Sibakon Down near Comet Estate in the Eastern Region. Personnel from the Eastern Regional PID tracked the arrested suspect Kwabla Egbologbe Gadoglo Mohammed, alias Moha, age 31, at his hideout in Afienya on the 13th of February 2026. Preliminary investigations reveal that the suspect and the deceased accomplice hide the services of an Okada rider, Muntari Zakari, from Kwabenya to Sibakon Hospital and attacked the rider with a locally manufactured pistol and a stone, robbing him of his iPhone 13 Pro and ordered him to hand over the key to his registered royal motorbike. The victim raised an alarm which led to the lynching of one of the robbers, while the other fled with the iPhone 13 Pro. A search conducted at the abode of suspect Mohammed at Abokobi led to the retrieval of a cutter, 2 pairs of scissors, 2 hammers, a hacksaw, a cutlass, a jackknife, a saw, and 3 mobile phones. Further investigation led to the arrest of one Kwame Akolo, alias Small Gidi, age 37, at Anyako in the Volta region, who had bought the stolen iPhone 13 Pro at an amount of 800 Ghana cedis. Wow. Efforts are underway to retrieve the locally manufactured pistol used in the robbery. The accused persons have been put before court, and the court had deferred sentencing of Mohammed, who pled guilty to robbery on Tuesday, 10th March 2026. Tuesday, 10th. This should be a typo. Okay, all right. So, all right, I understand that. All right, the Eastern Regional Police Command continues to reaffirm its commitment to intensifying intelligence-led operation and ensuring safety of all. All right, Efimia, Jim, Fiafio, Ogako, Tudara, Amareji, Alaba, Ode Tuama, This is another pressure. Now, we won't pull a Amea, American marker, American marker, Jogbovro, Jogbenito, Amea, the car, a Shiva, la Nyakuntoma, le Volta region afia, Uvito, Jagbabu, no, Funia, no pla, iPhone 13 Pro, Ocho, Turama Jiffy, iPhone 13 Pro, Amekoja Funana, iPhone 13 Pro, 800 cedis copy. Kayo plafuna, ya chekbo, ko vadoro de la Nyako. Tapovito funa, track funa. Some of these stories. Dr. Maromi, Konanya Jojo Danaredwa, Sube, Mianon from Amare Fun Jam, Funia Jamola, Funa, affecting Prague. A nonoma, in a nonoma de Bedifia Finoa, Medifun Funa, Medifun Fifinawa. So these are some of the things. In a plafuna de Honemi in a plea, Nanamado Funa Jamema. Now you find yourself in trouble. So that is one. The reason why we might circulate these presses, or the reason why we might signal these presses, is for us to be wise in how you're dealing. Now, still in law and crime, we still have this lady, Nyong the car, the Kepo, Ike, Penyamis, Choman Probi, Ike Vivi, you know, Tata Jam, the TV, OG, in her, Ella Povito Vashima, Povito Onaminya, your Ella, your Vashima, your poor Ama Dejeshi, and that's the picture on your screen. Basically, police rescue stolen newborn baby and arrest female suspect at Mam Probi. So, actually, Baladekagacho, Juliana Obengo, Superintendent, Head of Public Affairs, and this lady has been arrested, and because she Devi. So we've done that. We've done a lot of that already yesterday. So that is one. That's one of the cases. All right. Still in crime and law, there is still okay. So nyong ya kpom le miape TV ajia ye woroki nurse woroki nurse yo gere mampropi polyclinic ka yo gere mamprobi polyclinic enabe ogbi be ha nurse onye ka agere tepa ko korevi wo abakaro bi anachi korevi ene and korevi akodogo. So that's the lady. If a picture of Karahagali, which you see Alec Oworoki. So I mean, this whole thing is new to us, and we are seeing that. All right, so that's the lady, and she has been arrested. Now, she got ayo mapa mona no fupe. Alab don't you tagere ma of our job amma me this is just an alleged. She's alleged that Daka is alleged. Okay, all right. So we can move away from that. We also have from the Ashanti region another case. Which is police crackdown on wanted robbery gang in Ashanti region. 3 suspects arrested. The Ashanti Regional Police Command has arrested 3 suspects believed to be part of a dangerous robbery network that has been terrorizing parts of Obuasi. So that's the first presser. That's the first presser that we read. That you see those 3, the trial. That's another thing, and not much. We are not going to do all. We are going to spend our time on criminal cases, but we are just questioning where the police are working. The police are working so hard, and they are doing a yeoman's job. The other story, the chemical pressure, the chemical quickly on at. Police arrest suspect in a motorbike snatching incident at Sibakon Down. Motorbike snatching incident in Sibakon Down. Ikapanya migula eha suspect ima leti. That looks like the charge office of a police station. So this is the guy that's involved in the motor snatching incident in which an iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 30 Pro Max was stolen and sold for 800 Ghana cedis. I make up the iPhone, the KJV coming Melefia, Ocho 2 Fiamma Pomoto, a Fimoto, Funicala Manchia, iPhone 13 Pro Max, and Funa, whoever. I make up Lofuna, Avano Anyako, le Nyapo Mafia, Anyako in the Volta region here. And police have done a yeoman's job and they have effected an arrest of this guy you are seeing on your screen. All right, we'll go back to holyday.com. There's something about women there which interests us. We can do that. We can signal that women in power face unfair media. Women in power. That's to mean women in politics face unfair media scrutiny. All right, so Wonade vai yiji le cho le gain. Yi comme nyapa vice president le nyongwo yoke ole politics me. So this is an event that was attended by women in politics. Women in politics. And you are seeing there on your screen one of the members of parliament saying women have been treated unfairly, they have been scrutinized unfairly in media. So women in government and media face disproportionate scrutiny, with their words often twisted and private lives used against them in public discourse. And this was the stark warning from Honorable Comfort Doyo Kujo, leader of the Women's Caucus in Parliament and Deputy Majority Chief Whip. So Kujo emphasized that this trend must stop, highlighting the challenges women in leadership positions face. Comments underscore the difficulties women encounter in balancing public life and personal scrutiny. And Kujo's remarks come amid growing concerns about media representation and treatment of women in politics. Women leaders often face heightened criticism and personal attacks, which can deter others from pursuing leadership roles. And I'm quoting here, our words are often twisted and our private lives are frequently used against us in public. This has to stop. All right. Da nyɔnu yi kpɔm le dziagbe le nyadzɔdzɔgba lea me ye nye nyɔnu yi ke le ta de ne nyɔnuwo katã ƒe habɔbɔ le sewɔtakpe me. Nyɔnuwo katã le sewɔtakpe me alo sewɔtakpekpea mea, habɔbɔ le wo si. Woƒe nunɔla nye Honorable Comfort Doye Kujo yi ke le nyɔnuwo katã ŋu le parliament. Ke tsɔe ke va kpekpe tɔxɛ aɖe enɔ dzi ne nyɔnuwo katã yi ke me míaƒe dukɔkplɔla kpe ɖe ŋutɔ Professor Nana Dzinɔƒoku Adjima hã nɔ. Ame yiwo ke nɔ kpekpea me nye nyɔnuwo yiwo ke le dunyahehe me alo nyɔnu yiwo ke le nyadzɔdzɔkaka me. Ta nyadzɔdzɔkakalawo kple dunyahelawo yiwo ke nye nyɔnuwo kpe ta. Ke parliamentarians alo sewɔtakpehamenɔlawo ƒe nunɔla yi ke nye Davi Akpɔmimi le fia egblɔ be yewo nyɔnuwo zi geɖea. Amewo dena ŋku yewoƒe nyawo me aleke gbegbe. Ke nu yi ke ŋutsu wɔwɔ ge ame aɖeke me ŋu ƒo ge tso ŋu fũ o, yɔ nyɔnu ne yewo wɔe, wo yewo le ge ɖe ŋu. Zi geɖe hã yewo ƒe aƒemenyawo yiwo ke meke dunya o, wotsɔe tsɔnɛ va kɔ nɔ ŋu gblẽm le yewo ŋu le dunyawo me. Wogblẽa yewo ƒe ŋkɔwo, wodidina yewo, wogblẽa nya kpɔtɔkpɔtɔ tso yewo ŋuti, elabe wotso nya yiwo ke tso yewo ƒe aƒeme, yewo ƒe xɔ gã me nya va tsɔ da ɖe dutoƒo elabe wonye nyɔnu ta. Zi geɖea nu yiwo ke ŋutsuwo wɔna yi ke womenya ke be tso ŋu ne yewo nyɔnuwo yewo wɔea, wonya be tso ŋu le kpɔ ɖe me. Ne nyɔnu dzi vi ɖeka gake esrɔ̃ mele esi o, wote gbɔna nya ma gblɔ ge le dunyahehe me ale gbegbe. Woabia be nyɔnu ya ɖe srɔ̃ ɖeka kabe ke nye srɔ̃fia, evi ɖeka ko dzi. Alo ne nyɔnu dzi vi, ne ŋutsu vovowo ame eve alo ame etɔ̃, wo nyɔnu ya ɖe ko dzi vi kaka. Wonɔ gblɔm ɖe ŋuti, wonɔ gblɔm ɖe wo mo le dunyahehe me alo le campaign wɔyi. Evɔ ŋutsuwo li fia wo dzi viwo kaka ɖe teƒe ame aɖeke mekpɔe be nye gbegblɔ. Ekpɔ ɖe ŋu ɖeka ma enu tsɔna nuyiwo kɔ nɔ yewoƒe gbɔgbɔ ɖiɖi me. Enana be zi geɖe nyɔnu medzi be nɔ gblẽ ƒe ŋkɔ, wogblɔ nya kpɔtɔkpɔtɔ ɖe wo ŋu ta. Na be nyɔnu medzina be yewoado go va ŋgɔ ɖe awo dudɔ. Evɔ nunya kple aɖaŋu le yewo hã yewo si. Zi geɖea ne nyɔnuwo trɔna, eŋufitifiti mete yia dzi abe ŋutsuwo nɔ. Ta ehiã be woado ŋusẽ nyɔnuwo be woage ɖe dunyahehe me kple nyadzɔdzɔ kaka me. Enye kpɔ ɖe ŋu, enye nya nuɖo ne mi katã be ame aɖeke megatso nyɔnu aɖe ke xɔ game nya alo ƒeme nya kɔ wo edunya. Nusɔsrɔ̃ ko nye gbegodo ne mi katã. Akpɔ wa ɖo yo ne politics wɔ me alo politics nyi le show yo ŋkɔ ŋkɔ. Be wo kra nya de kra emɔ me le afi ma. Nya de kra emɔ me le afi ma. Dziɖuɖu ya hafi do mɔ ɖe nya de. Nu yi ke dzra amewo dea meke dunya o. Alo wo kra dziɖuɖu ya va yi tɔfi ne te kpo ga hafi ne va bia nyɔnu ta. Nyɔnu ta biabia kple nyɔnu ta hafi ne meke dunya o. Ta aƒemenya yi ke nye personal issues alo personal attack ano ŋdo ɖa ma tɔntɔntɔ gbɔ enye mo makɔmakɔ ƒe nuwɔna. Enye nuyiwo ke yi dzi ŋudzodzowo ke yi dzi. Dukɔ ƒe kpeɖeŋutɔ Nana Dzinɔƒoku Adjima nye special guest for na no program. I'm so strong that AEG. All right, fired at Ibrahim Mohammed's heritage train in the north. A devastating fire has destroyed a heritage train belonging to renowned Ghanaian creative artist and author Ibrahim Mohammed in the northern region. The incident occurred on Wednesday, February 18 during repair works at the agent. All right, so that's another story there. Okay, NACOC. Let's look at NACOC. NACOC steps up fight against drug trafficking in Kia. So the Narcotics Control Commission has intensified its efforts to combat drug trafficking at the Kotoka International Airport, Ghana's primary international gateway, and the cocaine K9 unit of NACOC, in collaboration with its enforcement unit, has launched behavioral direction operations at the airport to identify and apprehend individuals involved in narcotics trafficking. And according to NACOC, the operation is aimed at reinforcing Ghana's commitment to combating narcotics trafficking. The exercise involves the use of trained sniffer dogs, advanced scanning equipment, and profiling techniques to identify inbound and outbound passengers, displaying behavioral indicators commonly associated with drug trafficking. The operation has resulted in the seizure of some quantities of pethidine and morphine, both controlled drugs under Ghana's narcotics laws. This highlights the effectiveness of intelligence-led enforcement and cocaine-assisted searches. NACOC's efforts are part. All right, so NACOC Jirupa Doko Yekbona Bavo Zonede Le Miapa Dukoma Miapa Deoji Wana Tokiade Echo Le Kotoka International Airport. Wanama Enave Ole Amado Kegako Bavon ala Chikafon Roko Miapa Boda Oji Tomi Miapa Yamuja Tomi. Kani Kauma Fiaba O Havu O Chona Opo Acho Ale Ni Kanya Mbetani Bavoalo Boma Bemachiaro Amachivon Yo Kanya Atama Vondio Yoko Chona Ko Chona Gana to come to come Vajanaka Bubu Kovazuna Kashino Talk Baba Jamaji Mokata Chichin Tajirufa Dope Kapona Bavo Amachivon Tamavodio Pashichaji Bobromba Yola Peplo Bama Shamake Abe Aonanan Mayoli Avu Samole Avu Opopona Moho Ropopo Moko or whether just Benia and Yamachivon. All right. Ex-Prince Andrew arrested over Epstein links. Interesting. Former UK Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was arrested on Wednesday amid allegations of misconduct in public office related to his ties with late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The arrest marks a dramatic fall from grace for the 66-year-old royal who was stripped of his titles in 2025. And according to Thomas Valley Police, Andrew was taken into custody at a home on King Charles Sandringham Estate in Norfolk. The investigation was sparked by allegations that Andrew shared confidential information with Epstein, who was convicted of sex trafficking and died in 2019. The allegations against Andrew include sharing sensitive government documents and commercial information with Epstein, who was a convicted sex offender. Andrew served as British Special Envoy for International Trade from 2001 to 2011 and had a strict code of confidentiality. King Charles has expressed his support for the investigation, stating that the law must take its course. The royal family is facing increased scrutiny over its ties with Epstein, who was a friend and associate of several members of the family. UK Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, Prince Enye Epiavito Kade, UK would do can show Lashin in 2025. I have a catcher valley, yak bele Amabubu Bodola, bele Bodola Manu Sem, Nchuare Epstein, ha mucho beta du kovo vo hedo bo do amaroko mokpɔtio nye tukpokpo ɖeviwo gbɔ le mɔ nyaŋu yi ke wole te mɔ aɖe yi vɔ va ku le mɔ me le 2019 ke yo le prince yi ke yo de bubu ma le ɖe eƒe gbegblẽ alo manɔsenuiwɔwɔ ta wona be megayɔm abe fiavi ene o ke tsɔe ke va yia wokpe ɖe dzesi be etso du gbalẽ alo edu leta alo kple nanewo yiwo ke medze be ame yi ke menye ame tɔxɛwo alo ame yi ke menye efia ƒometɔwo alo ame yi ke mele dunyahehe mo nakpɔ wo ame ya yi ke nye Epstein yi ke nye ŋgblẽkuwɔla ƒe katsatsa yiwo ke no ya kple fiavia dome ɖi fia be fiavia tso du gbalẽ alo tsɔ da asi ne ɖokuisi me yi ke nye ame mawo se dzi ɖe ya ta woli tsɔ ke ye efia yi ke nye King Charles yi ke nye UK tɔwo ƒe efia gabe ye da asi ɖe le dzi no ku mekpli ale be no kplɔe vɔ ne ŋgbegblẽ aɖe no ɖo kpe dzi be nye ŋgbegblẽ la wo to ne fa. The law must take its due course. Now, what's important about this story? It's important that the law works. Nenye Ghana onye fia wa mare nye fia ƒome tso fia ƒome amaro kra menye UK fia ɖeka ko United Kingdom the 5 kingdoms that came together to form the United Kingdom fia gã ɖeka lo and ame yawo nye metrekawo le gbegbe no wo se le woƒe mia be parliament alo senate alo house yo tsɔ vea edze be ame ke nye fia na da asi semate afi wazu se ache sa na wodo ta ne se takpe ha va le kemi no se mpo ke va me be wo ŋutsu kple ŋutsu ƒe gbododo ƒe nya ya wo se gake wo tsɔe ɖo ɖe nana wo transmit gake me sign o nyama gbɔm le ma no wo se amenye prime minister sign o edze be fia na sign ŋkɔ nye Queen Elizabeth ƒe gbogbo va yi afi King Charles va ɖe teƒe ŋtsɔ hã tame wo nya metria kɔ aleke gbogbo aka eyo le yɔntɔ fiavi ke yɔmɔ le benye ŋgbegblɔ la yi ke alo yi ke bum le na zã benye ŋgbegblɔ la abe let the Lord takes his course. I think that's just a big example for all of us to look at, those of us who are interested in politics and matters of the state. All right, me I got a political page le how we did that but me le all right, government's posture blamed for attack. Niti wuli ke former defense minister glonyare ya un function chive ewe John Dramani Mahama kwe kachacha toke kele yakle Ibrahim Traore dome ya ronkujia ke wono duplo he de machine du kopora John Dramani Mahama Captain Traore kwenche mo maton tonya badagba over Ghana Captain Traore to tu nonchi ukple tu nonchi kata ukple tu nonchi nama and on a normal day ne bona dukore ma eje kadodo le military intelligence dome that duko map commander in chief of the armed forces are they should protect you and you don't protect yourself. But for military hunters, along military leaders, they don't trust that system. They don't trust that process. So they break that protocol and they carry their own guns. Like Dukokbala John Dramani Mama doji in church eko ovak badagbayo uko cho unsa do krishimo ba yohodu unsa acho toy. And people saw that as problematic, especially when Captain Ibrahim Traore himself had to wear pistols on his body instead of, even if at all, his guards. So nitiwo gbogbo kachacha ike nye kachacha tokele dukokpola John Dramani Mahama dome ble Burkina Faso to dukokpola Captain Traore dome ena nambe ameyo kenye badagba manu senwu alo aglanje badagba ukpombe Captain Traore ple John Dramani Mahama uvanya America. They are terrorists in Burkina Faso. If you ever watch churches where Captain Traore in Chile, Burkina Faso, there are no churches where Captain Traore in Chile, Burkina Faso. Susukatafi, and this is one of the factors alo nye mio dometore kai ke nave amagble kumo va le miape Ghana nchumo ewo etojo nyaya ye nitiwo. And it has brought a lot of condemnation and a lot of criticism, or the word should be controversy. Former Defense Minister Nitiwo Yepong Nanama. All right, still at Holiday, Dr. Mikpo, renaming Kotoka Airport, misplaced priority. Wala si dogbe bapong, miapo ona G Holiday leader, but wala si dogbe kenye, and this is on top of communications team member. Kotoka International Airport is a misplaced priority. It's a misplaced priority. Governors to focus on more serious and sensitive issues that will, which are the bread and butter issues. So that is what Raphael Wolasi Dogbe said on one of our shows. Fifia AG Blogger. Okay, so that's the renaming of Kotoka Airport misplaced priority. You have that. And I think we can move away from that and look at another big juggernaut in Ghana's politics, and Professor Mike Okwe. In her apung echo le big breakfast show, yeah, no, it was an interview in his home. Bao interview you Professor Mike Okwe alava o obie o tam susu cho nyare ka baro ke je du nyaunchi ke yo chwe papa mo o cho ma ba ko dare ya biology. And that's Professor Michael Kwe. And Professor Michael Kwe who it's also attracted a lot of praise. Ghana's progress at risk if of stagnation, warns Professor Okwe. Ghana's progress at risk of stagnation, warns Professor Okwe. Pile kwanke Professor Okwe blo. Professor Okwe panyaro kole simple. Egbog blombe yesrong nanacho dukoklola hohwa ikenye Professor Mills pa mfuareme. Pile kwa egbog blombe Professor Mills blokbowe nemi zore ngojeton. Emi zova magbe jeve. Mimete ngoige abeduko. When you take 3 steps forward, when you take 4 steps forward and 3 steps backwards, you will never make progress. That's basically a statement that was made, attributed to Professor J.E.A. Mills of blessed memory. And Professor Okwe Bogbonfia, who is a former member of Parliament for Domi Kwabenya, and then so many times Speaker of Parliament. Eboglombe yekpede shibena jidudu iva ihe de for onatome. The jidu me heba ihe de for onatome. Amashama kpombe ye nyamawu. Number 2, na meva ebe nyi ale be onatuko. Ame mehava ebe nyi ale be onatuko. At the end of the day, mikata miapo development we are not moving in one same direction. These are comments that the learned professor made, and this time he did not quote anybody from the MPP tradition. Let me just read a little bit of that. Former Speaker of Parliament Professor Michael Kwe has cautioned that Ghana risks taking a long time to achieve its development goals if it continues to move forward in fits and starts. Quoting late Professor John Mills, Professor Okwe emphasized the need for sustained progress, saying, this country must not behave as if we make 4 steps forward and 3 steps backwards. We may take a very long time to get to where we want to get to. So that's basically what it is. We have to have a concerted national development plan and follow it, whether it's NDC or MPP. And nobody can start this project and leave them. Another person comes and see legacy projects and ignores them. You know, we don't run nations like that. And the beautiful thing was that Professor Michael Kwe of the MPP was rather quoting President Mills of the NDC, and that was a good one. Final one, Edem Agbana Presser. Magbo phone Bladagbe retro or the Magbanabe ye Banner Ghana Education Service, something of that nature, about the Nana Akiola Social Studies me. And so Emigaranyama Mima Bunka to Agbanabo Kuheo. In 1 minute we will do that and I go for a break. Eric Edem Agbana, MP, Parliament House, statement of the dehumanizing content in educational materials distributed to Ghanaian students. I have noted images from pages of Akiola series social studies textbook for junior high school students that contain disturbing content that is not only false but also dehumanizing. This content, among other things, sought to outline benefits Ghana has derived from colonization. It should be colonialism. Benefits Ghana has derived from colonialism. Ghana has not colonized before. So we don't have any benefits from colonization. Benefits from colonialism. I unequivocally condemn the said content, being its attempt to portray colonization as of. All right, so I will stop it there. So the problem is about colonialism. Agbanago Glombe, ni keta iwi Ghana Education Service, not the nano dal miakwe Akiola social studies back bana menyewe. American Akiola Glombe, there are benefits of colonialism. Eke yovova dumiaji falo fara ka son l'Africa di. Enyaro dogo chumenami Akiola also sumenyeba nyo dogo chumenami. So that's going to be a big debate in our show today. Let me go for a break. I'll be back. Tony McBoy, Enyamiakno, Wovare, Vidiare Dogocho, Yevova, Nyahoho, Akbo, Mikla classes, Kenya colonialism, Vidia Dogocho Manamia, Agbanabe, Fidema Dogo, Daddy Board and Male Miapak Barome, me, Miava, Tony McBoy.
Nunya bagama mainaude Ababavi komia fa Nunya bagama mainaude Ababavi ye komia falo Mamanye blenam Kembo ebejo le bonye Eba vavasasa bakamali Voadijo popo dans l'îlot Eba na tumadidia bamakwelai Na homa hojwa amakwela mloelo A vivant muona meye Betina po jena zumeo Agbe nika Someye nyalelo Nunya bagama mayinaude Agbe bavi yekomia falo Nunya bagama mayinaude Agbabavi komia fa Mamanye blenan Kembwe bejo le bonye Eba vavasasa bagamali Voadijo popo dans l'îlot Eba na tumadidia bamakwelai Na homa hojwa amakwela mloelo A vivant muona meye Betina ko jena someo Agbe nika Someye nyalelo Ewenyigba Sameye nyalelo Ewenyigba Sameye nyalelo
Oh, be like they said the day before. Because of jealousy, oh, brother is killing brother because of money. I say jealousy, oh, because of jealousy, brother no they trust brother again. Hey, this love where you see so, my brother, love no they again. Hey, brother no go trust him brother. Sister no go fit trust his sister. Everything jealousy. Which kind life be this so? I'm an aquaba mene. Agba woto menya wone wofa for jojo kojomole. Nuka bakba menya wenya ya. Hey, dadavie bekawa wo mega value. Bofo bile de fufu gwe dadavile dadavie. Which kind life be this? Which kind life be this so? Hey, jealousy, oh, so jealousy every day, everywhere jealousy. Hey, mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu. See, this food where you chop for mouth. It depend them, you see so jealousy. We dey walk out for street, it depend them. Everything you do, I say so jealousy. Hey, see, they go they pretend say they love you. They go they call for mouth, they sweet they call. I say, they go they smile for front, they say they love you. Hey. They go they spoil for back, so they say they love you. Hey. Jealousy, oh, everywhere. Jealousy, oh, everywhere. Mon Dieu, quand ça faut, mon Dieu. Ah, mon Dieu, quand ça faut, mon Dieu. This right way they see so. You know, be like they said the day before. Because of jealousy, oh, brother is killing brother because of money. I say jealousy, oh, because of jealousy, brother no they trust brother again. Hey, this love where you see so, my brother, love no they again. Hey, brother no go trust him brother. Sister no go fit trust his sister. Everything jealousy. Which kind life be this so? I'm an aquaba mene. Agba woto menya wone wofa for jojo kojomole. Nuka bakba menya wenya ya. Hey, dadavie bekawa wo mega value. Bofo bile de fufu gwe dadavie. Which kind life be this? Which kind life be this so? Hey, Jealousy, jealousy, oh. So jealousy every day, everywhere jealousy. Hey. Mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu, mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu. See, this food where you chop for mouth, it depend them, you see so jealousy. We dey waka for street, it depend them. Everything you do, I say so jealousy.
Fua me gonla, ne poma bada batwe manya. Fua me na, ne poma bada batwe. Fua me gon, ne poma bada batwe manya la. Fua me na, ne poma bada batwe. Punya mentoli kafi melak befuk pemula nama bola moji na bermadi cava obo umalona namo de utakwenya ba mavako gade le yegosi utakwenya ba mavako nundudu le obola. Fua me won, ne poma bada batoye. Ma va o susuba, ma jise mi jade no kukumula. Ne mauliko, ya kama dunu ma tu khofela. Ma mano amasi, dopa nyawe sao. Fua me won, ne poma bada batoye. Fua me gonla, ne poma bada batwe manya. Fua me na, ne poma bada batwe. Punya mentoli kafi, melak befuk bermula. Nama pola moji, na bermadi cava wobo. Umalona namo krola. Utakwenya ba, mavako gade le yewosi. Utakwenya ba, mavako nundudu le obola. Fua me na, ne poma bada batoye. Mavako susuba, ma jimze mi jade no kukumula. Ne moliko, ya kama dunu ma tu khofa. Mano amasi, dopa nyawe sao. Fua me wonla, ne poma bada batoe. Ma va o susuba, ma jise mi jade no kukumuse. Ne moliko, ya kama dunu ma tu khofa. Mano amasi, dopa nyawe sao. Fua me wonla, ne poma bada batoe. Fua me nala, ne poma bada batoe manya. Fua me na, ne poma bada batoe. Fua me won, ne poma bada batoe manya. Sewa. Fua me na, ne poma bada batoe. Fua me wonla, ne poma bada batoe manyela. Fua me nek po ma bada batoy Fua me na la nek po ma bada batoy menya abla Fua me nek po ma bada batoy Fua me gon la nek po ma bada batoy menya Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Fua me gon nek po ma bada batoy menya la Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Punya mentoli khafi Melak befuk bermula Nama pola moji Nama madi cava obo Umalona namo Umalona namo de Utakwenya ba Mavako gade le yegosi Utakwenya ba Mavako nundudu le yobola Fua me won nek po ma bada batoy Ma va o susuba ma ji se mi jade no kukumula Na mauliko Nya kama du nu ma tu khofela Ma mano amasi Do penya we sao Fua me won nek po ma bada batoy Fua me won la nek po ma bada batoy menya Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Punya mentoli khafi Melak befuk bermula Nama pola moji Nama madi cava wobo Umalona namo krola Utakwenya ba Mavako gade le yewosi Utakwenya ba Mavako nundudu le yobola Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Mavako susuba Ma jimze mi jade no kukumula Na mauliko Ya kama du nu ma tu khofa Ma mano amasi Do penya we sao Fua me won la nek po ma bada batoy Ma va o susuba Ma ji se mi jade no kukumuse Na mauliko Ya kama du nu ma tu khofa Memano amasi Do penya we sao Fua me won la nek po ma bada batoy Fua me na la nek po ma bada batoy menya Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Fua me won nek po ma bada batoy menya Sewa Fua me na nek po ma bada batoy Fua me won la nek po ma bada batoy menya la Fua me nek po ma bada batoy Fua me na la nek po ma bada batoy menya abla Fua me nek po ma bada batoy Fua me gonla, nekpo ma bada batwe menya. Fua me na, nekpo ma bada batwe. Fua me gon, nekpo ma bada batwe menya. Fua me na, nekpo ma bada batwe.
The Ghana Police Service, the Accra Regional Police Command, and the Divisional Command Dansoman. We welcome all of you to the Dansoman Divisional Headquarters this afternoon to give you a brief on a child stealing incident reported in Mamprobi and the subsequent arrest of a suspect by the Dansoman Divisional Command. Now, this briefing intends to provide the facts of the case, the actions taken by the police so far, and important safety measures for the public. The Dansoman Divisional Police Command of the Ghana Police Service has arrested suspect Latifa Salifu in connection with the stealing of a 4-day-old baby boy from the postnatal ward of Mamprobi Hospital here in Accra. The arrest follows swift police investigations and public cooperation after the incident was reported on Tuesday, the 17th of February 2026. On the 17th of February 2026 at about 10 a.m., one Abigail Jukini, accompanied by Henrietta Abe Blessed, reported to the police that an unidentified woman disguised as a nurse and had stolen a newborn baby from the hospital's postnatal ward. The baby's mother, Precious Ankoma, informed the police that she delivered the baby boy on the 14th of February 2026. She stated that a woman dressed in a nurse's peach-colored uniform took the baby under the pretext of administering medication and disappeared thereafter. Police immediately visited the facility, obtained statements, and immediately launched a manhunt for the suspect. This afternoon, it is refreshing to know that today, at about 3:40 this morning, the police arrested a suspect, Latifa Salifu, who is 33 years of age and is a cloth seller here in Accra at the premises of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, where she was found with a baby suspected to have been the missing child. Suspects claimed that she had delivered at the hospital and was discharged due to lack of birth. However, police investigations at the hospital revealed there was no records to support her claim. The suspect is currently in police custody while arrangements are underway to place the baby under hospital care for safekeeping, further investigations, and medical attention. At this moment, the police would want to remind the public, particularly health facilities and families, to remain vigilant and observe the following measures. We expect that for hospitals and health facilities, we enforce strict identification protocols for staff and for visitors, ensure babies are released only after proper verification, install and monitor CCTV systems in maternity wards and other wards, including entrances. We also expect that we maintain visitors' logs and restrict access to postnatal wards. Report suspicious persons or activities immediately. Meanwhile, this morning, at the time of the incident and at the time of the arrest, the Minister for Gender and Children and Social Protection, Honorable Na Momo, and the Honorable Member for Parliament to Ablate for myself, including the Regional Police Commander, DCOP Dut Tuaruka, has visited the Divisional Police Command and has also gone to the facility where the incident happened and has assured and provided adequate security to obstruct future occurrences. The Accra Regional Police Command commends the general public and the whistleblower for their vigilance and cooperation. Investigations are ongoing and further updates will be communicated soon. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, we'll take it from here. Thank you.
So are we able to see the suspect? Yes.
If there are any questions, please we'll take it from here.
Yes, there's a question. The
baby is a 4-day-old baby boy.
Now, your listen, you said it's a disguised as a nurse.
Exactly like that. Why not? We'll come back to give you updates.
But currently, she's the only suspect.
As we speak, she's the only suspect in custody.
Very well.
Has she given any reasons for her action?
As we speak now, she hasn't said anything. But again, if anything comes up, we'll share in our subsequent updates.
Very well.
Any other questions?
Yes, she was arrested at Colombo Teaching Hospital.
Yes.
We also heard that the baby has already been reconciled with the parent after proper identification. But in your statement, you said you keep the baby at the hospital care for assessment and other things. I want to know.
Yeah, so once we had the baby, we had to hand over the baby after baby's mother was able to identify the baby through a birthmark that he had on his leg. So we had to do the reunion, and after that, go back to the hospital to make sure that baby is safe and is medically well.
So it's true. She has been identified.
Yes, the baby has been identified and reunited with the mother. Any other questions? Thank you very much. We're grateful.
Yo, mia fa no pol ma da pana mia bale ke mia le plim le mia fa political segment mi do fi ke mia gra nya jojo ma juju ma ke nya ka kare ya valo jala gbogbo ke mi acho bovito fo nya ndala ga fa nya yo ko dare do agbo fi la yo le evi fila ike ho ko blato voto evi fi nchuri ke ho angakene ko alors anyama ezu nyao kakare ya bono mi da mi ko ga ko ramako a travailler adam agbanago afiagere indiscipline before anyaro ma enya play honorable richard ko kele mi agbo honorable wezo
Tony magbo e mazole mo
enwa kedi
kele bonya bawodi
nya mi fonsesi enyao jim if ya ni kami wa popom english of a worrying trend alo disturbing trend alo ni ka ba jime ko na manya dunya kazu an bagblan wolo efinya lo ajogli alo jogla so pon wona ko ajogli pon wona ba ji ma le bagblan wo cutting of corners agblan ka ba won bagblan to uga ko e cho kaka ba sele gba mi popom ba fifia crime and law related news ever bo sunkra political news machin jimba boga to shortcut nyema nyanka to na nyong via ba o mioro aka ngbegbe ba jima go akpore ngbare kanye afifi fanya ale kana ko nya
Tony akbe afima va onyangba ma to mon popo e ma do bene nyanya sala ko ni no pola o ku o the sad America le Ewenyigba TV koma be wo we le dowo by all the time the advocacy be ya project Ewenyigba now as one of the biggest channels within the Volta region and beyond. Because if you don't do that, let me apply region this side of the country, that media voice is strong enough to carry me if I get me finish apply yes, me to call the conunu we be and to hajam le mi otoyole e ho le mi konfi. At times no me here the text messages you ocho the palova we developer you would come out over yes when you Ewenyigba TV do ni employer ni me dit to yi me political life come fie bi mi ado mi de be na amo ha po akajira mi apa Ewenyigba dukwa Ewenyigba TV vale do ma pe won ma we na tanya gbe do bi mo de siare ke ni atu aka project Ewenyigba TV wa yi ngo adatu na amo ajira Ewenyigba dukwa culture and the whole country be able to copy the whole world at larger. Never do any map. Me will do ganton to work. Ba wona yira me.
Mari.
Tony, see, dokuno the legend be mi va vale e ga kesno no subom abi am doto wona na. Ta aba pe ade jesi be fifie obi no via lolia amodo sade ji watu awo kesno na akpoga ye kudimola mele chome bombe mi afɔ de ge ye ala he nko nyo vene yo ko gbegble wa ko vene yo mele manti bomo ta bo de sia de ji wa to awo ga ye ko di mo la ma we de we pro amolo gele to ya ma because ma won kunu bi ano akwa mo kwa mo anya abuta me bi ye ni afi evi ni ai dra alo kafra ne de bi ai fi ni akọ ye to ya akọ akọ aji han menye no me onye nto ni ma ode akena ofana kokro vi ha ofana ava ko vi eyi do pa gado di security levels wala gamala gado la compromise gado la o ma alo le bi no awo do ma le do wo le ko ma do mo amalo li ha do fa lo li to ha security o le bi no employ la because of agbe won kuku profit booster alewa ko cheap labor ta o ma employ security ma adodo e ma la osi akay fene dem kwa ko hema yingo teketa technology son le ako protect do ko la o do ko wa fo mo school so o ali o manya hospital talk we va game le gbogbo akana yi school sala okra ha soli alo lu me kra ha if asia lo me kra ha security checkpoint okra ha male few years ago nyapa dukola John Dramani Mahama careless DBM e kai be yi soli mo bi boy ala court to lenti bi aba die na the vima that ten penetrate alote effect after them away na dinya na ni eyi ma o ba yi zegoma tamanya mi adasle hospital tonti nya glo nya pe tede no nya o at large e viole bubule school yi de sia yes school view ano ko be de viale yi school e bule school alo de viale yi school obu le didi o mo pe ta school so ha le mi ha wa ko di ele ba nya wake up call na school salo ka ha na hospital ni ke amo so bole ward de sia de e am be wala la tam fondi la atem apeni ta gele atoko di mo ayi ward ayi trophy le ga mai ka school so ha de kenya si o mo de ele ga ma se ma but me take security very serious na mi o amayo mi le nuto mo pe mi no ha nya no ku dare na amagbeblan yo to gbele nyoma because nyom vi yo nyai according to so be amele hinti we area gi yo o environment yo le amele hinti yo po be ko de via ba gele ho mafie afi o blow alarm da mama to gbede ele bi no akwa motane na amonu vovoji wa de mu se du me vi o ma ha do ke na ho akwa bi amele le gbegba na water amegbe a blow alarm then you have to me there is something we call the whistleblowers act na kpo bi amele le gbegba le wo mi ataba tele security agency silent ablu alarm na bi alarm keke o ha po de atan ado jene wala be de bi to melago ama be gbena third party de we ba gbena ina yo ataba blue alarm na bi asimesi ye mo pe be la fa la dan tabi ba ko so po bi ale mi awo ado po vitorbo ado security agency de sia de bo ne wa tote alo wa ba le akunu meklo tanyo no vi male no akwa bota ne pa tonton emi ga yi koje han nyo tonton enye dumevi wa han ale mi are very conscious de mi akwa anyi no normal Tony amelele efe security ko nyebe mo fon me danu maduma mra nyi do ma ba efo na ne kema ga ke ho amo lo ko bo via lo dalo wa ko mo pra ha security check ale ke me lo wa ko manawo na won nya fo ke ko ojo afie mo gbe de jode ale vima o kliwo na ni so la ko ma o he de time ka ko wa to do ma va exam fini ma ba ko de bi ogbo but nya because security check ale ke me lo wa asole wa ko mo okay if the world has advanced, it can make advanced do you need. I'm the share the click will be na atonwa to gadget ala dala wa fama. I can monitor the crew. Because no one ko be o you must to vote ala ke bula mala ke ntiwe. Manya so e bua mala ntiwo. Ye do ale ha manya so vote ala ke ta ani aba a security check equipment ala ka dala ko nti hala. Kake ale na atan a check akola bi ne yo in and out la fama de ne do la fama ka we via la fama ba gela ye ma na ya ha. Ma ele very important. Alors if you vinya la si wo ko ele be na I'm very conscious with your security because if you alter the violate weekends will happen. Next call a very protected me weekends will happen. No I feel very protected. Enjoy e doma. I don't have a day you work at every weekend. I not I long tennis who apart from so had the whole we have to go like the security day. Kafra adwale electrical gadget boy kra atadi na dey develop that security gadget to play tools get the whole feel like at amount lo akoma ka wo phone jikra ata no monitor akpo ni le jilo akpo akpo ni le jilo so akpo ni le jilo school akpo ni le jilo college ese nya gwamadi ata ele mi take me security very 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 conscious ya am be blame on am yo ne time of for ya be mo bi e ba graduate ye me feel you do me you take me fish you out. The suspect could be a mayale. Only one hour for somewhere. Tell a COVID the security agencies decided. Now, I see me see any criminal area like that. Only 1 hour, I'm a song. No, could you know? Tam Dibidia could make premium polabi. I'm a new, no, I'm a bro. COVID will protect you, and now I have a way of reporting you. I see him, not protecting who informants. When you don't like you know these rules. I live in protecting with information. I don't do me very level for being very blessed. I will be a year that better. I'm about them quarter. Catalonian similar. Your informant will I live in a say or protecting. Better for my devil for my lala human. Then I don't know an analog reporting security agencies are low. And I probably going forward like me like tell me I dead background wall out the dollar area. Umia to mafafa ako ano because award wo no wa yingo na mefio
akpe yo miapa nkporo honorable Richard Akpesuke for magbema mi secho evike bu alofi lofi le man propre polyclinic now yo pali karekapo ni acho ikabai majibe miasem mfo ekofo appelé quelque bobo ocho nomai quand tu vas vivre a pom le blugama mia foma birako que na ma trova nyakhle mia pom chuchua ro mia pe messages aro ta mitro ai akpomi que appelé kalom ta pa la blo
Maybe they may sorry I am natching. Menua Monte Miss Orrington. It's better to o'clock on them who say you chum. I will kita bag a ketoa. I walk hospital. As some may be saying, say, eh, hospital, could then open so conwa bantam, say, or by the only so quantum my show on them. A baby, you know, the face, and was 3 and or coy. And to Maria made you trim in cucum them who said, car be see. I were ye baby. And I'm a say, and it's a CIA in Wakaku, and a one. It's any
la ko ganima ko ya de kana ya ko ji ale jara be ye ka bana to ka ba ni maru ese go ma ta ke be o yi me o to try ko bi aro jura ti no ko he yi me ni mai ma o tro ba ba ni ala privi o bi o le mo fofu o yi va ko ko vi ve ga ko de fi pio ta nyam vie be no kwa bota ni pa ntotonto me ne bi amale ai fi ai awo ko bi amale bai figa o vai ku hana ku Ghana to ai loga ko ne wo ke do yo Ghana to bra ha ko ne me ma onyo de vie de bunike e do le ka de ne wa ijire no wa wa ka wo mu ba no mi manya awo de cho ge no wa ba ko ne to wa kpoji wa ni ashi ne wa be vie ne ha mi nya ta ka ne bi a kpoji ni wa shi ni wa ya adopt ya be vie ne de bra ha manya fo onyo ento ma e fi amele bi
orphanage gbogbo le de vie la fama onyo le fine aba po me assign ayi social welfare unso so kwelo ayi department of social welfare abiabo evi mele issue ihanevi owo gban no the view le fuma be ko mu po won do ndi na chaum find ko na chia yi ke jinale opere mu bo na chia ke pa gbanyu e ke na ba wo nya fi kana ba yi mori
ta nyonu fi male be na kwa bota ne pa tonto aka ame the accused person if you feel like tonto la hai mama shishi o no fun
33
why bro be at this age about of fini but you see Ghana de ele be na gender ministry de wa wo do Ghana pa tonto ne ni ele nya tem akwa dem fifie at this stage be evididi no asema akamanya masia ma kleku ye ma wo bi wa jivio bibla ma kama manyom de sia de jivio kaka ifie mo popo vovo le ne le video to ma tena jivio ka atato mo ma pofi Many cocoa be na be field. My bro. Be atato mo onye to semon a kwa de vino. For me no fi man to hasidi. No ata yin to opo mo to alo gbo kra hai. Ana ni people mi agbero o. Mele vidin. Mele shishim. Ena na vi no vi oji mi ko da kanu kra ha ma ho ma adon ma ko dia. No the person no lasi o. Fi be attack po fiji. Ese ba ma. Manya no gbegblon no. Manya kakere. Nya fe old age gbono no ma o. Na nyonu meta jivi ntuma jivi mi ko wo aju ne. Eva bi eva nyen pene nyonu alo ku ntu alo bi eva le ma jivi mi ko aju na. Kake to ma ga le hu. To ma ga nyen ko hu e do fi some decades. Sema nyonu alo le fifila e kwa ha kafra. Health wise dollar ta doctor ha ta was na me ga jivi. Sema ke afo nwe ntoye ade atom onye ji adopt the vina de kweo esale ke ma blawo na se dollar na pe de jesi pe ho fine ntem lasi o be de vima ala ta kpoji wazu vina du coffee wazu vina ke ma opiwe wa kwa na menya da na ke menya gala ke wa lasi o ha ko akola be etopu si de si nyento akola bi ese wa hala na atom awolo ojia atan akpo vidia wala kwena no mpe ye le vie ma du menya ye ka du mpe fifila yolo dumpe ofu mo to ka ke ye de ka la ya ikpefo aha ala talent fi nu ye ta o bai wo o bai da fo ye like and we know what to handle easily as anya baba and know what has it easily etade bi hienes bi fa psychologist yo le ko ma ha o ha mo le pepele nyentio Maka pala nyentio ava aga akofu kama hata he mionya dopo ngora media houses so ha gado ha maka pala nyentio. These are the things already no you for amro call in this situation so that one way educating social welfare take hardly we hear them over my land na product of ala o ha and fiamo mo bo eja ma tun ahovi adopt the akodi kamala o fiamo but the whole country la ele ni akonya na restructure no more learn for this particular aspect alo child bearing
jiduru do ko je bo wo fo do
yes
aba no fi am fa fi amomo nya ba te fali fi ya ba orphanage yo ke o ho jiduru fo magbede gbanle alo da se di gbanle ba ame ko nye de fi ko jiro kulo gbo janjo de o mi la mi pona mo ya ba mo ji na vi dana the cutting offer cutting ko oji de vidareji ko ogbere Madina market vandi ko nge de via vi fam fiko ko ga ko yi amare ji de via amaji de vi ko dare bola amapo le Ghana fia ko amaji de vi ko dare agbe moji po ta even kra ata amali fia afule shifia maji be aji de vi o ga ka makpo ga ko gafu an ikawe na ta doje papule ko go sesana no embo na ji de via ko de via na ko na jo
it boils down to government policies but fund the cry wa ka wa to kra obualo le NCC to then if social welfare obu da kra hamala osi can we concentrate too much on some other aspects of
around for to come now
Tale hala pojima I know dalo wo mo.
E chomo no jeron play the why youth employment agency to do motor ka. Awo do uje do fi ajemote o mo hefo na yo. National Service Authority e chomo ipo panya jojo o ba yo mapum be romba yo hefo jimwen ne nya ba yo. O mo hefo no. Ye mo no National Service one na jimwen na ma mi hefo kala ke me o ga fi.
Ma joma e ni father ntinya dagle.
Like mo ga fi service
Ko da gbe ma I plug into dagle. See, Tony, it's a bad news. Like it should be a wake-up call for our hospitals. Their security, no beef up with security. So, yafe no do me if you want to ha. Nyanye whistleblower so. Nya so jo no vie beyond the upper after the daunting. Then you build up on it. Nya security agencies so ha nya to protect nya informants so. Ka deji de ko ina dumi fi obi etwala amala ha atom afo ai project bi and bada wala na to di aka wodu wa no
akpa your message is over ba waje
me de me sori ahem na che me no amonte me so ntem enti be 3 o'clock na me hu se wo twam a okita bag ketwa a wo ko hospital enti asema me bisa ne se hospital wo ko de na opese wo ko no abantem se oba de hu se wo ko ntem a ye hwe wontem ebebo be ye no ne first and wo sere ye no koye enti ma wi a me twitwi me nkukum na me hu se ka besi ho a wayi bebin ana me se eni se si ai no akwakọ we na wa amre ese ne sa na wo tie de na wa amre na oba wo 20 mate so wo 15 eni nyina asere nti ade chinye na ehu se sa akwala na
the Ghana Police Service, the Accra Regional Police Command, and the Divisional Command Dansoman. We welcome all of you to the Dansoman Divisional Headquarters this afternoon to give you a brief on a child stealing incident reported in Mamprobi and the subsequent arrest of a suspect by the Dansoman Divisional Command. Now, this briefing intends to provide the facts of the case, the actions taken by the police so far, and important safety measures for the public. The Dansoman Divisional Police Command of the Ghana Police Service has arrested suspect Latifa Salifu in connection with the stealing of a 4-day-old baby boy from the postnatal ward of Mamprobi Hospital here in Accra. The arrest follows swift police investigations and public cooperation after the incident was reported on Tuesday, the 17th of February 2026. On the 17th of February 2026.
Mino miapa mchocho khalam ke ideko mi boglombe enya do yo ke gbo me ke miapa tamosusu a amsoso ko nya gbaja mi o kenala ike pressure ala gbagareva no na nwo ji nevi we ma de strong me vi jimo ke pressure ba le jo nevi me fi aba na ba feel lo ga we are just looking at some of the underlying issues.
Sorry a message ma testament of onya man eletepe me pressure to our family go afa every society kra han eya o mo no kulenti bi we are far ahead of eyi ma obajo he came shiwu na ma egbanya le social orphanages gbogbo no wa melele see even now ko malo mela ya abuna bita madime ma adopt the view because àwọn bubu wo hu you
jide ho mi
imata ma buabe ko malo le kra han ala yi mi he amele ko mi kokoko vi melesi o ka ko la butana that secret adivine le ko mo wa nyeto wa shisi wa poji wa divine wa be o name forever and ever for me nya wani ma another for me ye o for mo talo all this unnecessary pressure na mo eselesi be na me the pressure na mo ye pe be no pressure ma ta lead their commit crime la report am here the laws will deal with the person ese go man me no ko be let the day blame anya yin ma ba ibe ne edeso kwa nya give you the child burial, no. That is not the sole motive. You see the both of you to bear a child. No, those days are past and gone. But you have to go to allow me. You even marry on contracts. Then you are the strong. We live, we cohabitate, but we will not do anything. We don't have any intimacy. That's another no. Yes, Ghana give a cry. Many people be destroying. Both of you to have intimacy. For some health reasons, you never destroy fly, you kafla. Ever like go your strong, double poeto, Abamel Lino, ever Dolavati, Abamel Lino, me mention you have you fine. Well, tomorrow, did I have come out of you if you order your own Dolava to Sonia? Again, tomorrow, you are divorced here.
A Bomahan Blofia, and Yamaka, the Berlin, a Zenya Bomafia. The pressure them charge.
Yes.
I have heard Manafiane radio, some local radio. A chica yoko jamon, a mamma to one mamma. I bucket him to one on competition. Young mother hardly melon young view, boy, and uni. Mutual have to view or tango away. Nyama famia checker, I know me, Miapa level, we have do yet do, no have a funaras or some saw.
The time we go to you, a testament. Make Jesse Amade, she come a little unnecessary pressure. Never reporting. Let's see what place you are so quickly. Because a selling guy influence America. When I'm going influence, I'm like, what take bad decision? That's another one.
Yeah. Okay. Message Zaroga, I'm still in that same direction. Interesting. No message about George now. NSB, the woman has really regretted for stealing the baby. Now, my message is that this side is unredacted. Okay, so the woman has really regretted stealing the baby. For all you know, her husband family members were pressuring her to give birth to a son. My advice is to everyone that no matter what you are going through, do the right thing. Okay, so that's a good one. Agbeko, the one who stole the baby and the one who the baby is with, the pictures are different. I disagree with that because police throw out bloggers so alopeli kota ko picture rara ikanya mape picture ike ye nkakaro ibai ota gobo yo jeshi le social media even no matata nye enye na kwen no matata 2 years ago am listening akanya abalofia. So I think that's not what's important. Let the police do their job. Na madenya lo bashimako nyatewa de doga kokoko. And so I think let's leave those ones. Enyalo Roosevelt Edo Nyamara via Glen wherever. All right, thanks for the rescue and heart. Thanks for the rescue and heart the barren. Please, her demand for babies must lead to. I'm sorry, I'm not getting this message. So me ada shima chima chogava if Baba is failing to impregnate her, then let her try the Russian man. Oh, I'm
it's at the lighter side of it's funny. And now, if you are a communicator, you understand where she's coming from. No, it's marriage. I'm beginning next one that will lead you into the belong. The elder women, there's water, you control the pressure, and I'm going to let you water. I had time to have come a levy. My very domo. Now, don't so they call for a divorce.
I'm a because
what in PFF in 12 that's a woman. Because as one of the investors may be, when you do or die, I fail you. When you do or die, I fail you. But I think that let you unnecessary pressure now more, and you can't bear it. In an economy, I don't want to work with you. You have to hammer down here, like a cover in your jail. Problem find your peace.
Okay, Marakuku, nani nyajojo dondama manye social media milena na magbebo ta communication and no quite official. Marakunya go say nwa aleke nwo na evugbe ko makhlin na ma ala be TV jimele na nwa khlan me ya khlan mo ewo ga be ka nyi mete evugba to ma nyi mete evugba domo ta na do message na ma khlan na ko shortcut play nka so help ngi yo ko chakia mashire ganchi mune ugbe na be gbaba ai na ngo ai na be mass na ngo mass plus ugbe ma ga no fukpa mo TV jemile yo ke mi zozogere ngo kireko amegere mfuncho picture ike picture de dongo play ike police o za pleto megbogbombe amape dai ko wo pleto mo amonye ta peje jisi ko ho wa dari da leadership provision chino obodo marebe tete honun tepo marebe IGP were coming down with that noise. That guy was making noise. I mean that's like politicizing it. So we can leave those ones. Messages should keep coming in. And I've just told you that I am on TV and national TV for that matter. So mwa aleke ngona evugba ale ofiamile so ko me na sugba na makhrama magakpefo. We'll move away from that. Me ide Ketu North. Honorable Edem Agbana ko nyajojore dare ya apology mono nana wonchu mono nyang punchu man pirafi bihodo chuchu pia. So we just do that very briefly. Edem Agbana, MP, office of the Member of Parliament, Ketu North constituency, Volta Region. Statement on dehumanizing content in educational materials used by Ghanaian students. Tanya Linya. So we are going to do justice to this paper from Edam Agbana. Statement on the dehumanizing content in educational materials used by Ghanaian students. That be called Tanya Jibi Global ye mfomcho am bondidi betofo bondidi for nu ngongoro kele sukuvio pak balarome dehumanizing reduce human. I have noted images from pages of Akiola series social studies textbook for junior high school students that contain disturbing content that is not only false but also dehumanizing. This content, among other things, sought to outline benefits Ghana has derived from colonization. Agbanabe yekpo nonomatata le Akiola series where Mufia Gbaname yiko na junior high school view wono strong. Yo kelema bwa vaya mchivu egwegwe. Alabe omonya lakpako laka onye gbondi nyao. De kainye videke mikpocho yovuo kwe nyaji durupe nyakpokolo meha. Alo video ke mikpo chome. And I'm of the view that the word should be colonialism, as simple as that, not colonization. I unequivocally, man, I will check word man, is inequivocally,
Yeah, inequivocally.
Let's be sure. That's what we are seeing on the screen. I unequivocally condemn the said content, being its attempt to portray colonization as of any benefit to Ghanaians and the Ghanaian society at large. I'll read that again. I unequivocally condemn the said content, being its attempt. I'm struggling with this one. But let me expand. We are doing I unequivocally condemn the said content, being its attempt to portray colonization as of any benefit to Ghanaians and the Ghanaian society. I struggle with your expression. At a time when President John Dramani Mahama is championing continental efforts towards reparations, it is deeply irresponsible to sanitize or glorify a painful chapter of our history. Colonization was inhumane. Inhuman.
Inhumane.
It was a systematic violation of human rights, dignity, and identity. Its effects have left troubling scars on the identities of Africans and Ghanaians. We cannot allow distorted narratives to shape our children's minds, to whom we owe an uncompromisable duty to ensure they are educated in a way that advances not only the progress of their society, but also their own worth and dignity. To reconcile the President's international and regional efforts in ensuring that efforts at ensuring that slavery and colonization are characterized. Let me stop you. Agbana. To reconcile, all right, not only that, our education must also sustain a perspective of history that does not deny the past of the Ghanaian, misstate the present, and undermine the hopeful future of the Ghanaian child. Thank you, signed. All right, so first thing I observe, remember, now in reading political science, I have never seen slavery moving with colonization. Slavery moves with colonialism. That's the first thing I observe. And I'm expecting that when you're writing things like this as an MPR, you do proper work. But let's put that aside. Metro honorable nchi. Bile kwa banabe biji alabo ongo nanere general school view for textbook ma ba video dokucho ye wo for Africa jidudu nami enyo kuhe video dokucho me ta metro emo e wo for Africa be that is slavery nchi ma nkuncho slavery nchi na nkpolokwe nyasara no pede yishi but slavery enye ameibo for no via meibo jajra na yevu iko ina ba ameshi chacha ike na be miato bito la boyo magba lo so kulvina yevu o jra shigbule ongongroro fenchi okojo komaro oko ink ro setono o deo kosokoso me alabe o dawo de meliji abagba for plane o cho yevu du koma bono waso kulvio odo odola bloji odo o odole vikopo go and for ke ye fun to bi a onero pure ye o na me born ye slavery MIG for 400 years a palofa na ye slavery noji slavery wa uma and a trova le mo buare mu yi ke yo yina ba colonialism menya colonization ka colonialism a wo do a palofa ka 100 years of colonialism. And I'm saying that every governance expert, political scientist, historian, and communication expert will marry slavery with colonialism. Honorable, video do kucho colonialism anamia.
Tony Akbel, Adam is one of the young NPC I admire so much. Tana than could ever since we got a parliament fair. Although now be I have tagged him as the only MP yellow the warmler voter regime to my liking. Yeah, that done could have be so far so good la. We didn't would never voter regime here. All the MPC earlier. A shining of you. No more the sad. I'm all appointment to one matter all and whatever. I can never down to the grassroots. He's doing well. Every now and then I try to acknowledge who presence the voter or constituency, as a matter of fact. Constituency. Not at all. In any way or form of shape.
Let's be kind to them.
I'm speaking to facts. See, for the first time, entertainment
okay, let's not campaign for him. So let's go to the issues. But what I'm saying is that barometer for analytics.
See, and I make a king ava our done voter ready why develop the for the person. No matter all these MPs all these years la, but we don't feel all by now la voter ready. But what don't feel all SG? None of them one this all of them here NBC MPs all SG. That the voter ready will interest serve more. Or personal parochial interest will serve more. That the young guy to me entertainment boys are projecting. Entertainment which includes football. A lot of people projecting in their little ways. I said, well, advice my feel be not concentrate level grassroots work on proper. Now win the base of the people. Then he can be able to win the base of even some of the NPP people. And then tomorrow, no chance I'll do a poor appointment. I put all the two factions, both sides will rally behind him. That's my little advice to him. Like maybe I'm going to this way of populist way of advocacy. It will have hit him very hard. Because education many a new lemon kumyana boblomo. Nenya bro and quadele edupopo. Many muele do me. You could have bro. And that is history. As a Yamanuma. Nima Toma Brobe. Yevu Vavai over Africa. Alogana and Nyala Kappa do Kutumo. And Yamasenoma. No Bonama, Tim Tuan Quade now. Oh, view, a road to me view, a road that's an hour. And we to na no gbegla wu enwe nya gbele okay fine enwe le menyike eno gbegla le menyike kaka imi afufu amefi opio abode ka kwa agbe wo opio no gbegla wo nwe fi metu ano kwade na o nyasela wo le kule senya manuma one ye vo vava o vadie tony na me ye vo vava o vava du nyele giewe but can be up to now ha ka avete fo kwanya no dodo but can be na ye vo vava o va Africa yo and up to now phone it alemi le giele no ko amelele kumasi bo mi send message do la ofie ma jo ese nyama no ma
ya mi na no ma mi no ho ho
alemi ko no bo jo
age
na ma ye vo vava yo o va ye me kale di be mi la na ye gbe agbeni agbeni view la ye view di comment ma be no la lo Ghana de wa nya de o school na wa soro na wa pola be na kafra o doma akpale lo wodu se sende nu kai la kono ma be na wo atoma po wa ikoji akoma anu ani akoma machine adewo ade na na le ike mele di wa no do ma piwo ta ke po mo no vale ga ma piwo de la nya ma se no ma na me ye view va yo over o ne to be na o na nya be afoyo o zona and up to now, the man for Zompula Ghana. I know again. Tell you, I know again. It's a what to over by over. Never be the slave trade, not glom fear, slavery, not glom fear. They the cat, the mama, you be slavery, fear. Me like poor and young but 20. I can the aspect you capture. Not dear no cardio. Not dear no cardio. Ele be ye vova vajo on the brown all agenti near casino no near minu house o yo ko hedwe o fule nya molo ha ko hedwe kaka even that aspect kwa ha Tony am a very chasi be am a very chasi na am a leva ko le madema de fi kaka na me va bo yo ko etuve now you ha ko Ewenyigba ne asiko emicha menye kokoko emi atwase na ega wa dogo twomo we enyo afran plains onyamila na ma ojimila dai manami ne vai sito ne vai nyon walo wala dan ndudu vovo akova ton ndikanya na kweve ne bia ndudu keke jemwe bia hoye e bia agbi wala kan ndudu na ko ha ko elana asitacha ko yima de jama senma ni na ne o wala never mi vai call mi vai la ve wala yila alo wala te alo wala deji wasi wazuko bi wako ayasima me no pi ko aja ho ga oro ko ro yi wa be ho ete akwa blado ai ho de aho tomatoes akola na o ni ha asitacha ko yo tell de ye vo ba di ka ha ba o slave trade ka ha trade me ni ko ba me to bia lo e lo e me ge mele o jira ye onye kuma malako aka male lo be ya jira yo kuma lesa nya goma because be ye ba ye igbo vai ne proposal no jeun o fe be ka le fi ale le mata kwa me ha ho no ka ko wa aka jama mo me ogbola lesa goma eyi ma mala be to ge ma o mani la amalo le jo kaka mo lo le obo ho e je yo wo mi ma ro e gbe ka ha le jojoro e gbe mi ge wo le no ko mi e jojo football teams are all Ghana here. No groom in the cap with you, she will be yellow way. O ko be ye foot ko amejira wa hoga.
Ta atayo mabe neocolonialism, alo imperialism.
Imperialism up to now, Ellie. Up to now, Ellie.
Kaka mon soncho miagbo. Ta ebe slavery.
Yes.
Amagbeto, amaibojajra, abakuluvi. Ko ya America du come, Europe du come. Leto yenye slavery colonialism ye vu kwa amadodo do Africa bo wa dunyaji ta amaiboji dudu le intoko denyibaji enye colonialism
yes
kan colonialism be ka maibo hodo kishivo ye vu kwa amaibo jiruto e fa susume ideas enye IMF World Bank nyo o mo la fio o ko du ko mo le fia ba governor onyo kaka o gamia ji to bo susu o mo okay
ese ko ba Eda magana wa argument here. Sure, I push it. Seriously, because every letter plan quand de pas not to tonto de kele yevu ba la no Africans are Ghana pan pour vide à la chuma. Les pour vide à la chuma. Up to now ha vide ma odo ha bi lord.
Onye vide ka o.
Oh, na yi if you know everybody gi efifi la ye. Na yi kata nyo hi. For tell gamade. As a tourist attraction ni lo. No tell me tell the lemnya.
Ta ni vide.
Video no ela fans generate it kwani. Me de le bene. Me de bawi. Ye vuale yo every year bia over Ghana. Our back chat pe yo you are excellent.
Mi da shi katanchi mi re mi na kwete ko.
Ya hala gama.
Ta be ngo tura fuma yi ko cho che amagbeto wa shia. Enye vide na mi ela be Mojaka Chadilov, Mava Fema, Nya Bonalinya.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a source of revenue, Nemifie. And
dungeon. No, ye keep co slave dungeon, or kunchua, but a caco de Horecame. Osocoso alono, the Poreca. Fia momo la fmake o gabrodongo edua la fmati vai na do dua me o vai evo magbeto la ko mama bereka evo te poma tamia dungeon ikenye kuvio kwa oduma etama inga church ta etama yo kasanku fogele awo church kanu kunyo kuvio do le kapo de ike kadito na gana robo fmake hagbe tona vana bota ono misa su on le diapo kaka ono nyasen nyala sen to le kame je vona no diapo ono go ma so ba mai ba na no duo me ano nia eba zu stories akashi na mita anya nia
enya nkadwa eyi ma wala wala otutepie Ghana to fi olo ba itro Ghana akwaje ni gba no le tukoma ebiegege ga malele Ghana giye ne be me ye vuda ne wa yi kwajile ga mala yiwo ala gba ya mo Ghana giye ya san yo ga ma chi wala Ghana eta kokoko de amelele he ye vuwa ba yo ba asi yo ba cha pla me yibo alo ko ju ne do lo Ghana he kama ga fi ko vana ku ma lo le ko la gbe wa gbe mala yo le fi ojira go de senya go manuma aha eta that particular facility so up to now most tourist attractions Kenya many matter te kra yolo many matter te yolo you go over to cocoa processing factory ni ese nya goma come over all possible but ground from the
processing factory la Africa
that is sound the same western is I don't know the exact place but they build the cocoa processing factory we have they built it for us
alaba nyemanya cocoa processing factory ke gale temfia
no buy we have a cocoa processing factory in Ghana which is working and this government back how oga approve about say we improve about say some 5% or so not agree we are going to process 50% raw cocoa beans here in the country that's why it is there it was established by them one big bill as of the blind me and be what exploit me mineral so get the kohedri get the kohedri that at that time it was the what we normally do that over new over established the gear Asia in Nemio I'm a fly you come here for ate be the minerals you exploiting I'm a fly me for ate go ale over flame ya mo we benyo kakebe o gava over Africa me heavy the Africa we me heavy dale come over Africa me let go Tony me let go
okay kemi ga agban agbe nga agbana fo nya bo ebe onlo de junior high school to social studies ban me ke akio la gba bara be filiaro dogocho ye wo fo Africa jiru abi wo fo mi ajiru ire kwa kunya colonialism ta pokotima vidiado dogochoma.
Oh yes.
The kind tourist attractions over a more local too. The fear Fort Princess Thing, Roma, Fort Mount, Asha Fort, James Fort, Mina Castle, Kepo Castle, more to Avazo tourist sites so you can move over Mojaka, Chadila, Vavanta, over Hermle because
railways you all the Ghana get down your voice,
get more to get more.
Get down, timber mouse, get down. Seriously, see. Glass factories so no get do ma do gbo de yen kuma va revamp over translate do nti
we va tumo
get do because can we over koko ma okra ha timba ti aloli o ma tabe lanti ene na mako akwa de Melime street ko ka biu le ma wo ba lo nti eta o do factories be va lo no to over eni va ko de question on voye eni va gbe o astoto lo nti no ba ashigbe o shigbe to me e do gado o shigbe to me from where railway lines you na can you over iri e ko mo boy yi ma ese goma ye distance ye wa yi pi giye ko sika o le pitimba o le e didi va tele genti because we no come o e na kwado yi ye go da akode bi ma ta kana wo vala o zaketeke o mo taketeke mo gede o le Ghana ye vuwi we ni aha wo we jogomene because why okateke wo zapa de tonto ese nyago
ala bo no asicham
simba
kenya timba kenya vogo
ati
ati o plan ati o ganganga to yo do akowo untepo
how do timba factories so started in forest zones so get the gbogbo okay no to e baba le bene do we o obran eta na mi agbo be over vidala ke komele mola o kama e ni bile nya sala o
ke mi ata gbo
nya sala o
ape ke mi ata gbo ye wo po baba enui level of so it's a mixture of assets and liabilities ke enui level ka fon subo unua o
e for high it could be only the two aspects kwa
anya bia mololo mi ata gbo be evon subo wa evon
mata gbo be evon see evon goji e nya ma papla ya ma papla ha
ma papla de in slavery agbana ni gbomra agbana colonialism gbomra to go be in a stories awa be ke esfo pa da ke professor e ma wo professor any slavery penya colonialism is administrative sector queen fuma edo governor edo list Nigeria edo banks the fee na list on reshuffle but no dumiaji alabe in fact there were cracks there were cracks toko atonia le poremwe ni te fe ke de vima septumo
ahwai
amukabe kwa atono le na fia oku
things
nefia oku for instance ogbanwe yo no jire vi no profia no ba subofia ta amaro ko ni duno ba loyal citizens are ko da na si o vi nchi be no na zo ipe togbia ta o fia ro de vi ma di ge gbagbe le togbia be na ba subo togbia mama gbona
See, they go they pretend say they love you. They go they call for mouth, the sweet they call you. Say, they go they smile for front, they say they love you. Hey, they go they spoil for back, they say they love you. Hey. Jealousy, 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 oh, everywhere. Jealousy, 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 oh, everywhere. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu, quand on s'en mon Dieu, mon Dieu. Ah, mon Dieu, mon Dieu. Quand ça faut, mon Dieu, mon Dieu. This is way they see so. You know, be like they say the day before. Because of jealousy, oh. Brother is killing brother because of money. I say, jealousy, oh, jealousy, oh. Because of jealousy, brother, no they trust brother again. This love where you see so, my brother, love no day again. Hey. Brother no go trust him, brother. Sister no go fit trust him. They have lost their everything jealousy. Everybody no will contribute to the discussion. Which can lie the colonizer get benefits. Can you think for send your message? Like this, I'm not able to fight. How far you fucking jealousy, so jealousy every day, everywhere jealousy. Mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu, mon Dieu, comme ça va, mon Dieu. See, this food where they chop for mouths. Independent, yo, bizo tafra chere do chichipi maikeba ta ajoba myagaba oshitopo abo mo kata nanu kachachama abo wana na irango etakwe yo apengba tv fo Ŋdi Wɔna nyaji Tony magbo miaklon miapo mchocho nova gboyen la +233242670 G +233242670 message sur la fiaza mo khlega pieko ngaka abo bronyare cho alek miachokuba mo makomo na ro no na no mia do me no gbo ba o ga ke fisha fi ko mo makomo ngo na o gali kokoko de chana fi opopro ma do fia ba nya ko mo ko wa aha amo vokli dun chana vokli dun ngbagbe bi ko pe to mo kata o du na mota ko no fu agba ba 1000 ni ta Americans so ha na make ero fiara am play yo nyiwe no na yin ovudua ekele mi boy ko lo hogbo vudu no wo deka wo fo eka o troma leke afichi avaji aleke ko nyapo civilization alo mo kokwe no slow na ma ko wo ho to na ma ka o pa fia baba bele miapopo e fo no na popo nyapo jojo mo na abe the arable 67% of the arable land of the world is Africa. Ikakata po anigba ke nyam mpuchopo yoka atadagbero ikakata nenya lo faraka e mauna ikakata blood wondra in Africa le fia. Tava fia ba bakble yakon ko nyapo jojo na now tuma ba khosio tuma mi khosio pok ble kukwa. Enabo wazu ke sinoto bala ngonami. Akelo ba do mo ba fie ba po mi atogwe po de komo gbogbo yo zamole adawọn ko le si nya togbiyen bon ji gbanto e mo dogo ni ke yo mo le JSS ya junior high school e mo dogo JSS e mo va mi ade ji gbanto e togbiyen pom ye me le funda sha e ba nka na la rasio me age ma la rasio e bon ka ba age
Kanye sister wa ngoma agenye nane ke ukofuna when you la akpak malo trem that all have technology ado. That was the evolution of their civilization. Ake yevuva chaka process ikezamile nyoto mituna na ofufude nyoto midana haminya kpeteshi wode ahasesoloshi nyato hale miashi kakoga akunya toko yode to shile nga batroba ga jana mi ta doma hini onye professor edem akbana ta mana honorable na awu efe nyanko ma khemia for interesting messages so happy azorengo
edem akbana onya ide no am very big small mama be bisi mo le ko de ka on ti shiba de ka ko mi ma ko le ka kele no differentiate wa me fie mo ko so me fie me de ka onyo they can move, they are very distinct ma ta ma so okweto because down to slavery la ye am na me feel be condemn do be mi on to me on to do ha o participate in it o wo do aro e o yiji because no me ba go lo afa mi e ma fla me be am me le si o la o ma wo ta mi on to do ha lo ha o do aro
Onya mesichala
ko up to now to
amesiloshi
to bialo many you vote te ko e plan to bialo le wo galo sika ha o plan wa subo wa ko especially fialo o plan wa jo fialo ta many you vote te ko ba plan mo ko hedu ka ke ma goji la manyo piale ne kesno nu ne tumanu ne minerals wo exploit gado ko hedu up to now he politicians are around to how Ghana to call exploiting in a different way. Politically, what Balanya call exploiting me. That's a woman. It is a mixed reaction. On one way, they will separate two. They will know which one we are attacking. No people are there. What argument here? Assessing them. Legal. They will withdraw from it. Ma dead you.
Make me na gwa neocolonialism. Mi horokishi la nyata kumefia. Allo nyaroke problème mile
la banleji la mi ko de kosi no la banleji ye la Ghana mi ko de kosi no pa tonto amale ke male mi plomo gaka politically la no kwa di dream la na ko de kosi no me na no gado la male ka bo amale na ba ko gala mi le gbe ami aba fie wala ka wo akazaga up to now mi la MFG all the time ese yagoma up to now. Yes, now the Danko Akufo-Addo be Ghana be young age. Imi agaba do Ghana ta balaka hu. Ese goma. But ga o do nani. Ale na goma se ma. Aha, na ko de ko sino no hokwa. E na no ko husi. E ba no ko husi le mo de sia de no. Kake still. See, the last time 2014 after John Dramani Mahama IMF that will be the 16th time times 16th time 16 and we for policy credibility. That was the reason why OEB I for policy credibility the IMF for. What does that mean? Today policy if you let's see a lot of because at that time that could last more than any. That one of our policy apart from your G. OEB for the question on any matter.
That
was the reason say okay IMF the 16th time. John Dramani Mahama 2014, IMF. That was the reason for policy credibility. But any time you have to go for a reason, with some reason. But this is the reasons why you are coming for them. That's what I feel. They went for policy credibility. Yeah, that was it. Now the down for the 17th time, it was for what's the name? Bailout, economic bailout. You have the economy evani tanova adwalo mi for me be le kwesini ma this government for we be really offer you withdraw from it and that one guy extend we should expand maybe this year or next year also but I see me for the question no that see going forward I think the next crop of politicians coming into the system let me have two more say no me have me the question no dey me hola it should be both on paper and then in reality
interesting message interestingly vivi message yo ka go son still ke amaredo message ra cho edem agba na onya but okay Daniel do message but you are wearing a suit massa Is it not a relic of colonialism? Your name starts with the colonial master's name, Eric Abi. We are embroiled in their tentacles everywhere in our lives, and ain't nothing anyone can do about it. Damn Americano now. Edemagbana ko to do a tire blender common. Yen top on copra, cho you whoop on coco, trade you come, yen call banto, yen Eric. Da a milomano, you would demi camo, and nana cameli mia township. This is also problematic. This kind of comment is problematic.
It's not problematic. It's
there's nothing you can do about it.
You see, there's nothing you can do about it that to differentiate be over one and academic clue. That is the fact. How feel anything that I can't maybe okay fine. I'm over one unless we are able to forgo everything about them. Everything about them. The man at the Magbanas you are speaking now, I stand to be corrected. Many parliament, she always serving now is foreign, is imported water. I stand to be corrected. No the board meetings, she always serving now. They are imported waters.
Le figure.
Le board no meetings so.
Oh.
That's a good man.
Many Ghana chioku no go kwa. Bottle water.
Ocho, no gama. They are imported water. It is true. See the way imported. You have to be more. Can I remove press conference? You have to do it. What about it? Parliament, you have to do more.
Dieta marebe mi mata do Europa for take burial.
And me advocate. They see one thing about the seventh what's the name? Yeah, the sixth parliament or the eighth parliament. Tell me let Speaker Barbin, the previous government. Yo was maybe your magado sweet hoya do African West Akaba Parliament. Ekaya. Once do African West Akaba Parliament. So by then the parliament, the eighth parliament, we applaud him. So we allow let's project it. I've been enjoying about fugu debate. You see that the both fashion, both parties we came together to project it. Yes. We can we are time on those calls for one from now. To rubbish they are coming totally be made the it is not in the right direction.
Interesting. Messages are coming in. Everywhere at Ghana Police Service. Act professionally. The suspect is more than 18 years old. So why are you protecting her face? We have already seen her face. Which law told you to block suspects who are more than 18 years old? Interesting comment.
See, the reasons why at times no matter what for any other reason. So they say everybody is became innocent until proven guilty. Competent court. I think why you court if you have to is impersonation. Tell me protect your interest. Yeah, I'm a good brother to come because for me would have form a lie. Professor Solomon. I'm a lepre DJC. When you put it by your casapo,
interesting question. I'm about someone having 2 kids already. How will she be desperate for another?
For that we can't tell.
No, but the young na the vehicle.
Oh yes. Mama don't worry.
Oh, dismember na I drive or harvest over harvesting of body parts. So my brother,
it's a developing story. If you come here,
I'm married to Brombe, if you for Leshiho, Tamatanga Fivu. I will mean you be a co, if you are co.
See that one,
and women Yamagon had let the ho.
Don't they have some evidence to that effect? Yet, aside that, I can also argue if you are available, introduce or you're a young victim. I don't know if you're available. It could happen. Once it's a crime, definitely something led to her doing that.
Peter, but Tony, are you sure this lady is mentally sound? That's another question.
The investigations will come.
Mausi, you should arrest the husband for putting pressure on her. I can't blame her. Hope for the best. So those are some of your comments. And all comments, okay, que il a commis le trouble PBC inchi yi ha melio But I think I want to go to Facebook as well. Amarom yanko semle Facebook mako message kara fuma ha. Don't kujiba yanko semle Ewenyigba TV. Wɔna anko Ŋdi Wɔna. Petoni magbo nyina tata wɔna. Messages over to +2332426707773. In your messages, few messages to Tom Vincent No Jobe. Good morning, Sir Anthony. You are doing a yeoman job. Keep it up. My regards to Honorable Regional Secretary Bright Ege and incoming voter Regional Deputy Secretary John Paul. Okay, Vincent Edo, message matter, free set nojo. Mary Hall Lanyobe, good morning, Brother Tony. Well done. Good morning to you, Mary. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Mary, me uncle some all the way from Adenta, right? That's Mary. Christian Adiabobe, good job. Thank you, Christian. Okay. Text message, direct text messages. Lydia, we are listening to you from Depot. Good job, keep it up. All right, thank you, Lydia. Delali, good morning to you, Tony. Great job, keep it up there. All right, thank you for that. Mary, Agboba, listening to you from Agboba. Great sound. All right, thank you. Tina, good morning to you, Tina. Hope you are doing well. James, Cho RTC. Good morning to you, James, as well. Sheila Miankosem Cho Nanatel. Hi, Sheila. Sheila. So I know you. So good morning to you. I hope you are doing well. All right. A quick one. Me are the produce buying company, but briefly. And messages get over Ucho Evinga Evivabubu. So I'll just give you shout outs. Because we are almost saying the same thing. PBC in red due to past mismanagement. The produce buying company is grappling with significant debts blamed on the management of finances by previous administration. This revelation comes from Seydou Jonye, managing director of PBC, who spoke about the company's challenging financial situation. Jonye disclosed that the company's financial woes are a result of poor management decisions made in the past. The company is working to recover from the situation and ensure stability. The PBC plays a crucial role in Ghana's agricultural sector, particularly in cocoa industry, and the company's financial struggles are likely to have far-reaching implications for farmers and the broader economy. And I'm quoting him, "We inherited a difficult situation, but we are working hard to turn things around," Yonya said, emphasizing the need for prudent management to restore the company's fortunes. The PBC is taking steps to address the debts issue and improve financial health. All right, PBC Dr. Domaga Ika Nkonye Seydou Jonye, new managing director of PBC, produced by a company. Can you put over here? Kona koko papanya oji kulepa shisha chamema. Ebo glombe agbaru ple afagan yoke topa lema ba enye aforo yoke omodere gaji o la jiruru yikavai pangoli abapo nyiso ina omo kotokoto ike ba mismanagement ne gavaru kozana ka kutu bele garodo nyi to ma ore to pan ita gba move system na koko do pa daka afimi azoro magia echo ikevai. Let's do a good press on this. Over frene koko bedalao. Yeah, so there's a joint news report. Let me balance this issue so that we will not look sectional. Government released 855 million Ghana cedis to pay cocoa farmers as majority backs sweeping reforms to revive cocoa. But just a quick one. Government has released 855 million Ghana cedis to settle arrears owed to cocoa farmers after a prolonged payment crisis that left many producers unpaid for months, despite delivering their produce to licensed buying companies. I wish we look at more cocoa water region of your.
Well, water region is a cocoa farming region.
So do we have produce buying company who?
Yeah, they should.
Manyabe let them buying to my Hawkway. They have some reps there. Alabo the cocoa belo oti lopo. So I know about that. So we'll do an investigation on that. We want to understand produce buying company, cocoa board, the role. the role they play, what's the differences and all that. Because onami abacho ekeba ya jiro dashika bo 855 billion, is it billion, million Ghana cedis. Nchibo no ko her for na koko brother la yo ko bo koko le bana yo mo for him now ekeba a GBBV. So these are some of the current stories. Honorable, let's do some justice to this for some few minutes and we'll be done.
Tony, which one am I dealing with? The payment made to the Cocoa farmers?
Both, because we have to couple it. Imagine misrepresentation.
This PBC is just a cover-up. It's just a cover-up. Just to cover up the messy cocoa board government, cocoa farmers who domain. It's just a cover-up. From the beginning of this week, the arguments from cocoa board and government could be previous government do fair. Then previous government do fair. Then I'm going to say the previous government do fair. Government they say the do fair. Government they say la do fair. I got black person on who had that. So we have liabilities and then assets. Government they say them. John Dramani Mahama cannot join the government 2016 la, but 2017 la. Akufo-Addo government by them, you have a complaint. Oh, for that. John Evans Atamas come over, take over from John Kufuor, and then they have chewed the meat and it's left with the bone. First in history, this Senyama. You have the Akufo-Addo, John Adikun Kufuor for that eva. John Kufuor, then Kufuor by. Every John Rollins, every further the late, every further like after at the government the shared the warfare. Take and when you be never how you manage a VL as you, I build on it. I'm not to me fafa no to come here. American government can have fair. There is a cinema. At this argument be government do fair, government do fair. But when you be Ghana told me nyama di wala ya asenye ma. PBC to open nyae. PBC wo do das nyenu ka. Me na plekoko. Me ne wo la enti ga aka plekoko oro. Government la enti ga covenant. Me na plekoko. From 2000, but that's in 2008. BBC Oga Omusa Laniva. Many of Feduta who many guy a Feduta who owns Lanivala. Private entities over Gala business. Private entities over Gala business. What have I called government now license? No, me are now PBC the car. I put out to know me after Ghana Cocoa. Me are now do me view the companies allow how come sema me register me now a certificate go how after Cocoa. How after Cocoa. Kaka why I want to do after Cocoa. I never say no man. Ever na be PBC la the government buy it anyway. Kaka wala come say akpo ga after Cocoa. Kaka no to go want guy over that problem. Eta eyi la tami o la be o gala vala o ya se mo o gala o se ya se mo ba e eta na be wo si tachala la niva ala nyama se numa yet in our African Ghana in Ghana here there is no business here le Ghana here I will contest them the say they are going to be government business ala ke le Ghana here ala flourishing private businesses so private dollar, they are there for profit making. I said, no government agencies. Ever since these private cocoa bio companies who spring up, BBC, Etani Baba. It has been with us. Though by this time, the previous guy, last year, the previous regime la FA Yamawood. Kaka FA we no control PBC all these years round. Kaka still we buy cocoa bond cocoa ready. The issue here be cocoa bread the la for be 5 months ni ko hefe na yo. 2025 MPP no sija awo government ye no ye no siji nuka na hafi na fi be no be MPP edu fedale kita ni ko ga na have no kokoto we nuka na hafi crop season 2025 la kokko gbe de la mo fa be mo ha fere yo ye nye January ye nya October November December nya ba July I found the kokko gbe na be famu no kwa de blog me kade ke kokko nya ba mo ponu legi yo I spoke at different places Tony and now the yoko kokko to nya ye every day mo for mo be yo ha fe na water if you go back for gatwe
kama rogi alo
if you go back for gatwe within 2-3 days here la o be yo kwa
there's a few obo kwetwe
no more than we fit ga o kwetwe
bo asionye chamole
kama won ba ye la gbe kokko to be MPP edu federal MPP du fie dale nuka na mo gbona be o up to now eto mo gbona be o MPP du federal ga mele o tami akọ ga na o ba diga ga la now enya ke ko mi gbona ni ke tu mi cho be no diga na ka support you no do diga ye e ga e fe ro yo aha na o bie no do di ke na 4 months ago de baba wa le doma tell me ko de gbona ga na to see it took John Adekunku for NPP government kero kozi G the biggest and one of the Marina now John Adekunku for has become the hero of Ghana politics sphere one of our best president too Doji ba na let TV okuma Ghana to me de kokuna mi ale no bi me ne ma ole ni ma ele na bazana kakemi kere propaganda actually MPP do fellow MP government cannot do fellow ko de ko ba nkumu wonu be at this time la Ghana to o me dina tana gba NBC to na gba no kwade ne wo leaders yo woti o e be na no kwade gbo na de o e kwade ka ba jo amaye du fe ko to ha la Ghana amaye du fe ha do ko le tu ko ma ko mo fofo e dole ke ma wo
ador kama ma leke e no khafai alo
mi nya be yo la hefi mi kana mi la ke juma me na juma ma to ami ro do lele o do wi afa vi Ghana to amo wo demonstration ni joro le western region ami ro wo demonstration ni joro be Ghana to avaro lele do international world class staff na baguli lo po ga de lo e bo ba hefi na wo managerial skills e yo fi o level but Ghana na do be now happy na bana for them you have to be proactive you have to be proactive no pe de mi egbo la ko nya be he that for empty happy no abajo that is leadership that crop the John way of handling this cocoa nakewe well if dem ni to o mo yin for obe your party salary CEOs will be your cut salary, senior staff members will be your cut salary. The SNB salary, Cocoa boss CEOs or the salary will enjoy more than. And when you cook free, Ghana to Abidjan. And the call war free, Ghana to airtime planner. And the DSTV for free, Ghana to planner. Cover one aspect of your all your benefit as a CEO, which is the salary. Kobe Kamala ye kati the lady. Cocoa be the like kati oga from 3,600. Over 2,500 la. You tell her bill her. You tell her she for her. You tell her airtime flow. You tell her who don't got her couple a domain, and a couple of simei. May I see me from more than flow. No 2,500 mamma no. Like a way, you tell her Abidjan. You tell her airtime flow now. You tell her who don't got the now. You tell her bill her now. Will be your salary, your cat yet and off them. Who could tell me one thing you're letting know. They don't support you.
Well, when the cut salary, Cocoa Board is profitable, but we are talking about cash flow from the revenues.
Yes.
To pay. Okay, quick one, McBona. K, ready. You inherited both assets and liabilities. Make good use of the goodwill of the Cocoa Board to pay off your debt. That's the main reason you were voted.
That's all.
Charles Rockobel, you will explain Kaya. Charles Macro messenger, Macbo messenger. Afi, okay, say we Afi, but I wonder what he would have said if it was Boahin Edu saying this. So I'm not sure if I understand that. Danny, okay, Danny got no message. Tell us what you left 2016 when leaving office.
2016, they left a debt of $1.8 million.
Joe, but going concern, hello, and how much assets? Going concern, hello, how much assets?
In 2024, when we're leaving?
No, I think I'm a boo, message matter. But let me message you, me also small, so you have to write a full message. And
I'm sure they'll respond to me.
Okay, Philip, I don't know. Why didn't you also mention the assets inherited as well? Why didn't you also mention the assets inherited as well?
In Mama Broby, government decided
Achuba, you inherited the debt from who? That question could be from
the government. I said, Mama, no, when MPP inherit loan debt to John Dramani Mahama. Okay,
well, message. So you have to respond to
government is a continuous process. I said, Mama, okay, maybe government are assets on holy the name. The second man. I mean, government are the whole world. Government are commonly. We hear asset. Asset who other me to no liabilities.
God remember Coco is cooking Randy as well.
Oh yes. Randy, he's I like him very well. I've met him in person before. Somebody I like him very, very well. That day, no brand calling the gun at all. I said, "Mama, this thing, Coconut here, and you go back to
them." When is he starting Good Morning Ghana? And Randy is leaving.
And now, see, it is the trade law, trade as your child, no matter say no backfire. Play, Randy play the wisdom there, having their own personal issues.
Same.
Ever. Any valuable Coco Siva Yam. You're living in Nigeria, Coco.
1 minute.
Me live in job in anticipation be. I say that I got Yam woman in them. Me, I didn't have Boga, me get Ajra. Many me all I say control. If I know all I say control. I say, Vaniba. Take a very little, then you are jail and you are jail. Make a well. Emma high, a kufa will for your route. I fear me to tell me Jack will be there. No, me do for. Government do for. Yet, my not having been Jack will go last year was a G. Then I forgot not any flow. Big Ben will charge after that if I say bad did. I want to be one of the Ghana to be previous government do for. Government do for not a support the government of the November living in Nigeria. As an album, a buffer, a tomato is teacher. If I do gun, be named tomatoes, the back of heavy. Don't know. Tomatoes, if I am an edge, and I put a whole different, and I got a solo to Kumana, a double tomato said Dajra. If the tomatoes are if I did divine, I let go be. I may see, I may see me about my life. I'm not my head with your darling. Yeah, I'm quite wrong. Nobody digger, and the over different, and we fuck it away or pogger, and over different. Nobody digger, no matter her friend of photo.
Akbe. Ayo, no problem, Yasala, over Jiran by Jiga, no for me. Coco, the lack of Okamha. Over here, okay. Yo, Tony McBoy, ye plummy, like Ŋdi Wɔna, my common popoya Kodak Bene, Miapa, Popoto Haken, Mia Bornable Richard Aposca, a Premianchida, and Waro Mave. Kemia Milk, Nami, Chuchu, Minami. Miapa badasho plato akbe manya bloga dadami abaleke mina miapa wona etaka kamdeji donc kujibo kwa imba TV fandi ona pasoro kwenya mila jimfuga hostel wotwe le ho afia na ba probe vapo yama na ba jim fuga hostel jim kwa fuatu tu ko kwa imba TV le teremianchi albe miaroje nyakpole ke nyakpole mianyo awo doya dakpana nye do ha chokata bidi pre kingdom pre tokata yo ke prenchinya gba mi ogbato ha nkeka me na nyona mi Tony Magboy ye plomi egbenye filari
Yes.
me ma o enjora da doa me nya gbono gele gandre me tutu. Bye bye.
You go offline.
All right.
See what Catholic bishops do right now. The rescue of God.
Hier qu'attend la vigie, et la vigie. Fou pepe va glolo, oh, et glolo. Ma way is jado. Aja gbagba asikaligbe do afikolea le mia tempolo mi jagole chio mi antominya oh my way mi antominya eyenti mi regiodo, le mie attende cucunolo.